lead. All even at 1-on-1 here. Here's Fournier. Fournier holds the ball and RJ comes up with the ball. RJ passes it back to Quickly. Quickly 12 on the shot clock. Quickly puts up the floater. It's good! Emmanuel Quickly gives the 2-point lead for the Knicks. 103-101. Yes, indeed, IQ. Yes, indeed. That's what we're talking about. I need you to get back on because you called Thunder Beater. You called it about 2 minutes ago. 2 to 3 minutes ago.
When there was a minute left in the game, I said I could feel it buzzer.
Here we go. Everyone on their feet. I hope they call a foul here. Here's Burt. RJ from the curl for the win. It's good! RJ Barrett! Yeah! RJ Barrett! He hits it! Yes, indeed!
That's why he's the GOAT!
And now, please welcome your New York Knicks! Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Return of the Knicks podcast and watch along on the BX Sports Jedi Network. I am BX Sports Jedi Kev. In with me, the man and only, the man behind the scenes with all the cooking, with all the recipes, Chef Dan. Salute, Chef Dan. How are you?
It's getting hot and heavy in the kitchen, so I had to get up out of there. Just finished cooking a meal. I enjoyed that, so it's on the dessert. Let's enjoy these Knicks. Let's enjoy this game tonight. What we got cooking up with the Knicks tonight? What do we got, Kev?
Oh, we got of course an action-packed night at Madison Square Garden. The Memphis Grizzlies come into town, 35-18, third in the Western Conference. Very surprising, very young, fun, athletic, energetic team. And we're, of course, the Knicks 3 games under 500, 11th in the Eastern Conference. We're trying to climb up there, trying to get close back to 500 here. Salute to everyone in the chat. Kelvin T. Jones, the main man. Salute to you there. John Levin watching us in the Facebook app. Big Task in the building. The chief of police. Salute. And of course, guys, it is February 2nd. That means 24 hours away for the beautiful February 3rd. That means the restriction of Julius Randle's contract that could be moved. Oh, it's like Christmas, waiting until 12 o'clock tonight. But before we get to Julius Randle, I like to always talk about the betting line. The Grizzlies are a 4-point favorite. The Knicks are an underdog at home, +4. The money line is -180. The over and under +55. Over and under is 217 tonight. Dan, would you like to take a crack at that? You just missed it from hitting the over and under was right on the screws. Your guess, or you could defer.
Man, this is always a hard-fought game. Sometimes if the Knicks, play lackadaisical, it'll, get haywire in the end. The over and under is 217, right?
Yes, let me put that up there just as we start saluting everyone in the chat that's coming in.
Johnny Davis, Jose Mello, salute to you guys. AB in the chat, salute to you as well.
And here we go, back up with the money line there. It's 217.
I got to go over on the 217. I think the Grizzlies are going to have us in transition constantly. I don't know if Desmond Bain is playing tonight, but we're gonna have to look out for their defense as well. And what's his name? Desmond Bain and who else?
You also got
Dylan
Zion
Brooks.
Williamson. I got the starting. Dylan Brooks will not be in the starting lineup. I do have the starting lineups, which I should bring up there for the visiting Grizzlies. The starting lineups is Zaire Williamson, the neophyte, the rookie of this year's craft. Jaren Jackson, Steven Adams return off also able to go. He's going to give it a shot. It's going to be at center. Desmond Bain and John Morant is the starting five for the Grizzlies, and of course for our New York Knicks, the same starting five for the last few games is going to be Walker, Fournier, Barrett, Randall, and Robinson, the man in the middle, Chef Dan.
So yeah, I expect. You know what? Man, you. I'll still take the over on the 217. I'm taking the Knicks. I go over the 4 points.
All right, I'm also with you. I'm taking the Knicks. I'm taking the over at 217. And first and foremost, we want to salute Dexter Gordon out in Korea. Salute, sir. Thank you for returning. I appreciate. I hope you're doing well. It's Thursday morning to you out there in Korea around what 9:30 in the morning, roughly around there. My time zone might be off, but salute to you. Good morning, and I appreciate you watching along with us and coming. And we definitely thank you for your service. If you're out there in Korea serving the nation, we appreciate it.
Most definitely. Salute to you, Dexter Gordon. Salute to you. But yeah, man, this is gonna be different because we don't Knicks 100 a GM. Salute to you, my brother. Salute. And Vernon B. Harrigan, salute to you as well, joining us in the
Mr.
chat.
Vernon,
Salute.
salute.
But yeah, I mean, this team doesn't have a stretch big, so I expect Mitchell Robinson to be doing some work in the paint. If we can keep John Morant contained to just shooting threes, then hopefully we have a chance. They don't have Jonas Valanciunas, who was giving us the difficulties last year. So I expect it to be a different game this year. Hopefully we match up better.
Salute Mike Ortiz in the building. Mike Ortiz, salute my friend. I'm glad you see you here as well. We thank you guys for watching and watching along with us. We need this victory. New month in February. We want to get this victory. Start off this month. I think there's only going to be 10 games in this month. Due to the All Star break and so forth. Of course, we have that big West Coast trip starting tonight. After tonight, they're on the road for the next 5 games on the West Coast. But one game, like I said, it's one possession, one period, one quarter. One half, one quarter, one half, and one game at a time. You win those small battles. We did that before the mantra, and we got to 500. Let's get back to that. One possession at a time, one quarter, one half at a time. Let's win those small individual battles as the New York Knicks, as a team. And when you look back, we're at 500. Or with right now with 2-3 games. Let's get to 2. Let's go one step at a time, not get ahead of ourselves. I know it's a uphill climb going on the West Coast. And it's rare to go 5-0 on the West Coast. But hey, I'm not saying they are, but anything is possible. Or they could go 5. But just don't get ahead of yourselves. Play every possession, meaningful, all out. Play your defense. Listen to your coach. Execute the game plan. Put the effort. You can't measure up effort if you give the effort on and off on both sides of the floor. 48-minute basketball. They had the depth to play a good back and forth 48 minutes. There's no one is really on this Knicks team really need to carry the load, Jeff Dan, all the load. They have the wealth and the players to spread it and give your best. Play your job, do your job at best, and I think that's a recipe for victory. Salute Frank Scott.
Salute to you in the building. I agree with you 100%. There's nothing that you said there that I would disagree with. Something that I would add on is I don't want them to look ahead, but this game is pivotal for multiple reasons. One being that it's a feel good. You end in the home stretch with a victory against the third ranked team in the Western Conference. um it does help you on the road. As far as like going on the road, you feel better that way. It helps you inch around 500. And not only that, that this is the month where you get Derrick Rose back, so you're getting some assistance back. You kind of just need to stem the tides right now. And when we get Derrick Rose back, he may not, I'm not saying he's going to be 100%, but coming off that injury, coming off the surgery and things of that, hopefully he's feeling better and he'll be able to play out the season in better form. And he wasn't like we saw when he was tailing off earlier in the season that he was hurt. He got it addressed. now we can get him back. But it's taking this one game at a time, and knowing that this game is pivotal tonight because it helps us along the road, helps us stick around 500, and it helps, when we get Derrick Rose back, that the load is that much easier for him and for the team as well.
Right. And I know Antoine is happy about that too.
From the start, now you can see Antoine Griezmann.
English, Antoine. It's got to be English. Under pressure.
I love Derrick Rose.
That's a very valid.
We all love him too. Hopefully he gets back better than ever on the
Most
court.
definitely. Kevin Cruz, salute to you in the chat.
Thank you.
Nice in the chat. Salute to you as well.
Nice. Salute. Nice. In the building, man. Nice. I haven't seen you in a while, man. It's good to see you. Nice. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're back up here on the Jedi Network. We'll appreciate, man. Great to see you, man. And it actually brings a smile seeing you here, and I hope you're doing well, my good friend, man. Haven't talked to you in a while.
Most definitely. I want to ask you, who is your surprise player for tonight? Who do you think is going to surprise us with a good performance tonight?
I'm glad you mentioned that, because I'm going to stay away from Obi Toppin, because Obi Toppin had a good game last time, and I don't want to jinx him. So I want him to have a good game, so I'm going to do the reverse. So tonight, as I'm trying to channel a little Stephen A. Smith in there. I'm gonna take Chef Dan. I'm gonna go with Alec Burks. I think Alec Burks is gonna have one of those kind of games. Remember last year the Knicks forced that game and sent it to overtime. It propelled them. It got them hot. They had that 3-pointer by Brownstone Bullock in the corner to force the overtime, and it was an exciting game. And they took over in overtime last time at Madison Square Garden. Nice says he wants to see the matchup between Grimes and Morant. You know what? That was not bad. I think they're gonna need his defense on John Morant. You know what? Good Scotty report on that one. I didn't think about that as much there. Resident GM, McBride and Grimes. McBride, I don't know McBride will get playing time because he did play. He had 39 points last night, almost had a triple-double down in the Westchester Knicks. And just to play him that many minutes and play him tonight, I don't know. I think he's just going to ride the pine tonight, in my opinion. Jarvis LaFleur, salute.
It was a nip and tuck game over at the Westchester Knicks. They played the 76ers G League team last night. He had an impressive showing, 39 points, 10 assists, 9 rebounds. So, I don't think McBride is going to play tonight. I said it last game, and man, Nice took the answer from me. I think this game, Grimes, I'll go with Grimes again, man. I think he's going to have an impactful night. Last time I said he was going to have a good game. He didn't have a good game as far as the stats showed, but on the impact that he had throughout that game the last time, it was really, really felt. And we saw, the Knicks were just talking about him all throughout this break that we had. So I truly believe that it's going to be Grimes tonight. Jarvis LaFleur, salute to you. Jeffrey Hernandez, salute to you as well.
Absolutely. Thank you guys for coming in, Jarvis. It's always a pleasure seeing you as well in the chat. Everyone, I appreciate everyone. Jeffrey Hernandez. Hopefully, he says we have the Canadian Mamba. Yes, indeed. I hope we don't. Hopefully, we keep the ambulance to Tampa Hospital down. No cardiac nicks tonight. There tonight.
Man, you know what, Jeffrey? I know he's telling you that. I'm telling you, get them ready. This is the third-ranked team in the Western Conference. They're gonna play us tough tonight.
Yeah,
get ready.
You know what? I kind of you know what I kind of want to see. To be honest with you, and I hope not. In a way, I do and I don't. I would like to see our second unit go up against this at some point the starting unit of Grizzlies, because they run so quick, and I want to see if speed versus speed, youth, to see how really if our second unit really could. If it's just because they're playing against second units of other teams and they look that great, I just want to see that, just a measuring stick. Let's see that. Let's see how that goes.
Happy Prince, salute to you. You joining us, and he's agreeing with you there. Essentially, just keep Randle out. Jeffrey, I wish I could. No, get the ambulance ready. Have them on speed dial. Have them on your number pad right there, and touch your phone consistently. That way, it lights up and it's ready. That's what
Look
I'm
who's
telling you
here.
right now.
Look who's here. Mr. Michael Caputo
Caputo.
in the building. And of course, he started the hashtag Bronx Luck for the Bronx Bombers, New York Yankees, and we went on a roll. I think Michael Caputo wants to start that Bronx Luck here for the New York Knicks. So let's get that there. Good job there, Michael. Hashtag Bronx Luck to see if the Knicks get on a winning streak for the West Coast trip. Starting tonight was close out this home game, but it's gonna be a tough task, man. John Morant is coming full circle here as a 3-level scorer. Also blocking shots. Playing defense. I mean, Morant, wow. 7 straight games with 30 points. He has a franchise record with 30 plus points. He's just having a phenomenal season. Wow. And we're eating bear. We're eating bear tonight.
Yeah, have him on the grill, Korean style, open face grill, right there on the garden. That's how we got to do it tonight.
And then we
Rough
run
and tough
outside.
like that. Yeah.
And then we run outside, get some knish from the hot dog cart.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah. I love knishes.
I love them too. You know what? That's one thing I miss from New York, though. Those knishes. We can't get them down here for nothing.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I had to slow down on those. I haven't had a knish in a while, but now that you brought it up, I'll travel to the city and get me one.
And Grimes on Ja will be interesting. Yes, I can't wait to see that matchup. It's about to start roughly about another 5 minutes. Last commercial break, and we'll get the play-by-play watch along. We'll bring in the third man with us, and which called Mr. Ticker. Mr. Ticker, salute Mr. Ticker. Will give us, guys. Remember that we cannot show you the live video or the audio because we'll get shut down. They'll stop the stream. But we have the ticker with the score in front here, and we'll do the play-by-play and watch along as best as possible. For those that cannot view it, we'll try to illustrate it as best as possible with it and have a fun. Watch along, make some jokes, make corny jokes or whatever the case is. We'll laugh at it, but we're here to just we value your time and we want to hear your thoughts and your comments on what you see yourself in the game, and we'll talk about it.
Most definitely.
Jarvis says, I hope the Grizzlies are.
He says, I hope the Grizzlies are hibernating tonight. I really hope so too, because Jose Melo is asking, is it bear hunting season? It's not duck hunting season, and it's not wabbit hunting season. It's got to be bear hunting season.
Because we see one there. Thank you, Dick Task.
Knicks 100, you said they hyping it up. They think Ja is going to light us up, showing all his highlights. Hey, man, I hope so. And I hope Tom Thibodeau makes the quick decision that he has to have Quentin Grimes on him. I hope Quentin Grimes is effective on him, bothers him, bugs him, because Quentin Grimes is a physical defender. And I'm looking forward to it tonight.
Just be careful the officiating. The Knicks they should attack Morant on defense, although he's been defending and blocking shots. But I try to see if I get him some foul troubles with Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker. They last game they featured Evan Fournier early to try to get him going to score. I would think this game around, I would try to feature and try to get Kemba Walker scoring early, feature him early and get him early. Similar role, but instead of Fournier, try to get Walker to see if I could get John Morant in some foul troubles. I know that might backfire, and we might be down by 10 in the first quarter. I know it's a risky position, but man, he really is an impactful player. I think we'll like to see how they play and adjust without him on the floor, because you have Zion Williamson, Zion Williams, the rookie, and others. I don't know if it will function without him, because there is no Brooks on the floor either. I wonder if that way of attacking the Grizzlies there, because if you leave him there comfortable on the floor, man, he's gonna just start smoking and penetrating and dishing, and you want to try to get him in some quick foul troubles, in my opinion.
And yeah, most definitely. Also, we saw the last year, the last game we played against them in their hometown, he was getting frustrated with the referees. Both his coach and him got ejected out of the game. So we know that John Morant can get hot-headed. He can get it technical. So we got to try to do everything we can to get under his skin tonight. It's got to be a physical game tonight.
And last year, Chef Dan, it was Payton and Bullock that did the services defending John Morant in most part of that game. But I think Grimes is a much better defender than this at his level. I know than Bullock right now because I know Bullock is still the good defender, but I think Grimes got the it factor for some reason. And I'm just might be a little biased, guys, and I'm gonna there might be some a biasness to that, but man, and also Burks with his height might, if he comes in to play against Morant too, will disrupt him a little and cause a little fits because of his height advantage. He might not keep up with him the full game, but those type might frustrate him. Let's hope.
Most definitely.
So
Maybe
as
we're
we
even looking for tonight that Tibbs is going to have a short leash on Kimba just because of the defensive liability he may be, and so that we're going to go with a taller lineup tonight.
Right. So we'll get the ready to go here. Center court. I'll do 1 quarter or 1 or 2 quarters, and then I'll let Chef Dan, because Chef Dan will be doing the West Coast. So please, at the West Coast, Chef Dan will be on a solo mission. Unless I don't know if G Money was able to help him, but I know Chef Dan will be on a solo mission doing the West Coast game. So he'll have a lot. You'll hear him a lot of play by play. So let me air out the pipes for a little bit here with the play by play as Mitchell Robinson. Center court here, Steven Adams, the man in the middle. And here we go. Tip off. Knicks come up. No. There's still a scrum. It's still loose ball. And we're going to have another jump ball. And we're going to have another jump ball. I've never seen that before. Rarely. So different players. We're going to jump the ball here. Let's see who's going to jump. Who the referees. No, they're going to go. And it should be. Let's see. Little confusion
They're
there.
saying it's Jaren Jackson Jr. Yeah, that's
Jared Jackson and they win the tip. Grizzlies, Morant, and we're on our way, guys. Thank you, Chef Dan, for helping me with that.
Yeah, you good.
Jared Jackson.
Oh.
In pounce here, Jackson driving, puts up. Mitchell Robinson with a block, but right out and is a jumper and misses. Rebound by Julius Randle. Randle will bring the ball up. Randle. Bounce pass to RJ. RJ got contact, and he's going to get fouled. So Steven Adams picks up a quick foul there. Hello, Marie. Hello, Jason. Salute, Jason. And Miss Marie Matthews in the building. Salute to you as well. We appreciate seeing you here tonight. And I'll leave that there. So RJ.
Yeah, sorry. Just got some big news.
Go ahead. Breaking news. Anything NBA ready? Okay.
No, just football related.
Okay. All right. We could do that at the timeout, and we'll get that if you want to share it. If not, we could hold it. RJ goes. He misses. No, 1 of 2. 1 of 2. Knicks up 1-0. 11:24 here on the way here. As Morant will bring the ball up. RJ picking up that assignment early. So RJ sticking with him. Morant driving behind the back. He keeps his dribble over back to Morant. Shot clock at 9. John Morant driving in the paint. He's going to put up the shot, and he hits it. So John Morant puts a good shot. Good defense there, but better offense. 2-1 here. As Randle back to Kemba. Kemba has the Morant on him. He faces over to Randle. Randle spots up 3 from the top of the key. Misses. Rebound. And Grizzlies. So Morant will bring the ball up. He passes it to Zaire Williams. And Williams misses the shot. And last touch by New York. Steven Adams linked, caused that. He was tall enough for Mitchell Robinson to secure that, try to get that rebound, but knocked it out of bounds. So Grizzlies will obtain possession here. New shot clock underneath the basket. They inbound, and Bateman drives, and he misses. Rebound, no, loose ball, right to the hands of Kemba Walker. Kemba starting to bring the ball up. He's by half court. Kemba drives to Fournier. Fournier driving, kicks back out, hit by Morant, and they had a chance for a fast break, but Morant now gets it, lobs it up, and there's a slam dunk to Williams. So give Morant an assist. Williams on that dunk, 4-1. So Knicks a little sloppy there, telegraphing pass a little early. They need to be more precise and pass the ball. And here's Kemba. Kemba looking to Fournier. Fournier catch, passes it back to Kemba. Kemba rises for 3. That's contested. Rebound. Here's Grizzly bringing the ball up. Jones, Jones driving on and spins, puts up the shot. It's good. So Jones Jr. with the height advantage over Julius Randle uses it, gets deep in the paint. So 5-point lead here as Kemba Walker will bring the ball up. Passes it to Fournier. Fournier dribbling. And he got it poked away, but he recovers. Randle's going to put up the three, and that's off the mark behind the back. So right now, Knicks are not hitting their shots. It looks, ugh. They're settling for outside jumpers.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
So Grizzlies will bring the ball up here. Morant. Steven Adams back to John Morant. John Morant rises up for three, and that's going to hit front of the rim. And rebound back to Steven Adams. Steven Adams is going to put up the shot. He misses point blank, but he tips it back in. Man, it's a luxury when you have height. You can't teach height. And Steven Adams extending the play with his height. And they're up 8-1 here. Here's Fournier in the curl. Fournier driving, stops. Williams all over him. He has a neophyte. Take him to the hole. But here's RJ. RJ behind the back. RJ driving. RJ puts up the shot up high. Mitchell Robinson with the tip. Mitchell Robinson scores. So Mitchell Robinson inserting himself and the offensive glass. 8-3. I am Hill. Salute. I am Hill. Williams passes to Morant. 14 on the shot clock. John Morant. Now he keeps a dribble. He thought about the three. Passes it. Here's a drive. Mid-range. And that drops, and Mitchell Robinson comes up with it. Steven Adams is getting his hands everywhere as Kemba Walker will bring the ball up. Kemba, top of the key, driving, passes to Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson with the dunk. Give Kemba Walker an assist on that play. So 8-5 there. You've seen that work from time to time. That two-man game between Kemba and Mitchell Robinson worked well. Again, hopefully we see more of that as they pass the ball around. Steven Adams wants to put the post, but he passes it, and here's a rise for a three, and this hits it. 3-pointer from Desmond Bane. That's Kemba Walker, so it's 11-5 here. Walker will bring the ball back to RJ. RJ, top of the key. RJ driving, kicks it out to Randle. Randle going full speed back to RJ, top of the key. Three wide open. It's good. 3-pointer, RJ Barrett. So the Knicks trail 8-11. So nice play there. Give Julius Randle an assist there. So Morant will bring the ball up. Morant driving, passes it, and turned the ball over. No foul. Good job, Mitchell Robinson. Did not foul on that play there. Disrupted it. So Knicks will have it on the turnover. Have a chance to tie or cut it down to one. RJ Barrett, top of the key. Barrett driving. Kicks out to Randle. Randle driving. Top of the key. He passes it back to Fournier. Fournier thought about the three. Now he's going to take the three. And he hits it. So Pepe Le Pew ties the game up. 11-11. With 7 minutes here. 7:01. So there's a timeout on the floor. Chef Dan.
Most definitely.
They got a couple assists there on some plays.
That's some good ball movement, but we saw right now they settling for threes is not the way to go. In what? It's been how many minutes of action now? 5 minutes. We've seen that settling for threes is not the way to go. Penetrate first in the paint and then kick out. That's how you get your threes. And that's a principle that Tibbs has, been preaching for the longest. I don't know why the starting unit decided to do it later in the, first quarter, but that's not, start off the game like that. Have a better habit starting off the game. But I'm glad that Thibodeau didn't have to call a timeout and things didn't get out of hand.
Right. And it's tied at 8. It's tied at 11. I mean, we saw Randle penetrating, driving, and he found he found Mitchell he found RJ Barrett top of the key, and as well as he found Fournier. But I don't like Fournier trying to he fakes the three, then he wants to step to the side and shoot the three. He has Zaire Williams. He's a rookie. Go take it to the paint. I understand Steven Adams is a big, tall, a big tree out there, but he's not really known for blocking shots. He just stands there with his hands up. I mean, I think you could get the floater over him. That's the point on that. Yeah. Or pick up fouls on that neophyte.
Most definitely. And Marlon Johnson, salute to you as well. But as long as he drives, gets the floater up, regardless of whether he hits it or not, now Zaire Williams is going to play the drive. That way it gives you even more space to shoot the three. But even then, he didn't need to hesitate at that point. He had the open three, take it.
Right. Right. And also, what you thought about I hope they continue running that play or to more of it. Kemba Walker driving and kicking out, assist to Mitchell Robinson for the dunk, that two-man game. I really like that. We seen them, they were getting into a good zone for a while like that, but I hope we see more of that going forward.
That's
If yeah.
that's going to help Kemba a whole lot more. He gets in pick and roll with Mitchell Robinson. He's going to consistently dish it out. Now they're going to play the pass. They're going to give him space. It allows Kemba to take the mid range, and that's where he's proficient in. We know he's not taking it all the way to the cup at this point. Let Mitchell Robinson handle everything to the cup. Let RJ and Julius handle everything to the cup. You're proficient in the mid range. Take the mid range shot.
Right. And our GM Tibbs took Ja out of the game instantly by moving RJ on Ja. You gotta give him credit there. You gotta give him a little credit there with that move so far. But remember, the NBA is a game of adjustments. Guys know how to adjust and play. And let's see if Grizzlies come out with some screens to try free or try to get the Knicks on switch. Remember, the Knicks are known for not really switching well this season and losing their guys. And let's see if they're going to try to do some pick and rolls or double screens for Morant to try to elude RJ. And let's see if is a Fournier who will rotate or Kemba. Let's see if they're going to want to exploit that matchup. That's an interesting one. Yes.
Jose Mello said they're scared of Steven Adams. That's Aquaman. He might hit them with his crest. You're right, but from what I hear, he's a gentle giant. And I even saw him one time. He had the opportunity to take a basket and let Mason Plumlee fall to the ground and seriously injure himself, but he gave up the basket, took the foul, and saved Plumlee from an injury. So he's a good guy.
As Morant to Adams to Bain, 16 on a shot clock. He has 40 on a switch. Here's Jones back to Bain. Bain thought about the three. He's got 10 on the shot clock. Now he's going to drive, kicks it out to Jones, rises up for three. That's off the mark. Rebound, Evan Fournier with one hand. Over to RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett coming with the ball here. He has Williams on him on the switch. Over to Fournier. Fournier thought about the three. Back to Kemba. Kemba back to Fournier. Fournier, 13 on shot clock. Randle, top of the key, has Bain on him. Back to Fournier. Catch and shoot. And that's off the mark. Rebound by Bain. So Bain will bring the ball up. Over to Morant. Morant still got a switch. He's got Fournier on him. Now Ja driving. Loses it. He puts up the floater, and that's good. So he had a Steven Adams screen. He went above it. He lost Fournier there, and he got that easy floater, 13-11. So keep an eye on that. So that adjustment we talked about before the timeout, as Kemba Walker will bring the ball. Kemba, top of the key here, calling on the play. Over to Randle. Randle over to the right corner. He's going to square off a three, and that's off the mark. Rebound Williamson. I don't like that stagnant. They need to move the ball. Keep the good shooting. Here's Bain. Bain rises up for three, his own, and he misses. Deep rebound. RJ Barrett comes up with it. Barrett brings the ball up to half court. Now he's driving. He's going to the paint. Puts up the shot. Misses. Rebound Mitchell Robinson. He got no foul call. Loose ball. Here comes Bain. Bain thought about the three. Now they're going to set up back to Bain here. Bain driving, stop, puts up the finger roll, and he's got fouled and counted and one. No, offensive foul, excuse me. I know I heard a whistle, so it was an offensive foul. So Knicks will have it there on the turnover.
Agent Super Argo, salute to you in the chat. Salute. Project Nerd, salute to you as well. Salute. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, Calvin, you're absolutely right. For a team this good on defense, the way they're ball hawks, he has to learn to keep the ball at higher. He has to take advantage of the height.
Fournier misses the drive to the paint. Now John Morant brings it up. Here's a drive. Kicks back. Here's scores. So and counted and one. So let's see who came in here. It's the big guy with the forehead, Anderson.
Yeah.
So the forehead. Too bad Kevin Knox is not here because it would have been a battle of the foreheads. It's our agent in the building. Hector, salute Hector, man. I'm glad to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Kyle Anderson with the forehead. You got to rub his forehead for some good luck before the free throw. And he misses it, but look, it's back to Morant. And here's a rise for three, and that's good. 3-pointer. So second opportunities there for Melton. 18-11. As Nolan's Noel, Alec Burks on the floor with RJ Barrett and Fournier. Here's Barrett. Here's Fournier. Thought about the three. Now he steps back. He's going to shoot the three, and he hits it. So Pepe Le Pew hits a three. Not the best shot selection, but he hits it. Knicks down by
He's
4.
creating space, so
Yes. Here's Morant. He's back. RJ back on him. RJ. He gets a screen by Milton, by Adams, but RJ still fights over the screen. Milton rises up for 3, and he hits it. So back-to-back 3-pointers there. 21-14 for that young man. He's got quick 6 points. Here's RJ back to Julius. Julius rises up for his own 3, and he hits it himself. 3-pointer. Julius Randle. 21-17. So Randle catch and shoot. And here's Morant driving. Stopped by Pepper Mache, but he pulls back and he hits it. So he created space there. He saw that Noel was harassing him, and he created space on a jump back. Here's RJ. RJ driving. RJ keeps his dribble over to Randle. Randle driving. Puts up the shot. Misses, but he comes back, works hard for his own rebound, and he scores. So Julius Randle working hard for that second opportunity. Here's Anderson. Anderson spins, puts up the rotor, and it's good. So he caught Julius Randle backpedaling, 25-18. So Anderson scored in the paint. Here's Burks will bring the ball up. 3 minutes and 25 seconds here in the first. Here's Burks back to Randle. Randle's going to rise it up for 3, and that's off the mark. Rebound by Steven Adams. Morant will bring the ball up. Knicks get back. Sets, and leave Milton wide open for 3, and he's 3 for 3 from 3-point. Timeout, Tom Thibodeau. They keep leaving that young man wide open. He hits 3 3-pointers in a row. Quick 9 points for Melton. 28-19. Man. Dan, what you going to say? I know you got something to say there. His silence is golden, folks. They got to rotate. They leave that young man open. 3 for 3 from 3-point land. Quick 9 points. They need stops. That's you know what? I hate to say it, but that's Kemba Walker's man.
No,
Walker's out. No, it's not in the game. It's
that's
Burks.
Alec Burks. That's Alec Burks.
Correct.
That's what I was about to say. That's Alec Burks.
You're correct.
I don't know why he's triple teaming on a pick and roll. I don't know why.
There's
Let
no one
RJ
hurting
fight
them.
over that pick and roll. Yeah.
There's no one hurting them. They don't need to. RJ has done a good job on Morant so far. Morant is not required to go for having a double. So it makes Palma de Coco. Salute Palma de Coco in the building from the Facebook cap. Salute my man Palma Coco.
Yeah.
As I said, they will show the Knicks they don't have the ability to play the new NBA way. Well, hopefully they compete tonight. If they lose, I just want to see a competed effort where when we're like, okay, we just don't have the talent, but not get blown out on your home floor on the closing your homestand before you go on a 5-game road trip.
Because they're on route to give up more than 30 points in this first quarter.
Right. And you know what's funny? Because numbers, I always, the eye test is more important than the numbers. The Knicks, if you look at the NBA numbers and defense efficiency, they're number 12. They're ranked 12th in NBA, in all NBA in defense, giving up, I think, 107 points in per game. That's 12th. And it's funny because we see them, we don't think they play that good of a defense to be 12, and with a couple of a couple good games and keeping a couple teams under 100, they could easily be a top 10 defense. And if they do not, and be honest with you, that's why the eye test does not show that this Knicks team is a top 10 defensive team in the NBA. They do not. But the numbers could be deceiving. That was my point on all that.
It may be because what else could be the issue is also like when maybe the way our bench is playing, it also helps skews the numbers.
It could be. It could be there. It could be. So agent Cam for Burks. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can't argue with that, but we all know that's gonna happen after the 10th. We all know that. I mean, unless if it happens tomorrow. I mean, we never know.
Hey man, it's 8 o'clock right now. We got about 4 more hours until it's that date. So
That's right. That's that. For all that don't know why we keep referring tomorrow, the February 3rd is the day that Julius Randle's contract can be traded and moved, and that restriction is off. So if they have a deal in place or they want to move him, that's the date, February 3rd. They're allowed to trade him or move him. That's why we say 12 o'clock tonight.
and then we're waiting till February 10th.
Right, right. As Burks will bring the ball up here with 3 minutes left here. Burks, he keeps his dribble here, trying to call a play. He stops back to Randle, 12 on the shot clock. Randle, top of the key, has Anderson over to Grimes. Quentin Grimes is back in the game. Here's Burks. Burks driving. Burks puts up the floater and he misses. Loose ball rebound picked up by Milton. Here comes the Grizzlies. Grizzly attacking. Here's passes it back. Morant, wide open three, but he passes it on it. And he driving and he fakes it, kicks it back out. Here's Anderson, fake the three. Now he's driving in the paint. Back to Milton, back another 3-pointer, wide open, and he misses. He finally misses the three. Here comes R.J. Barrett with the ball. So he was contested, semi-contested, but he missed his first shot. And Anderson stole it right off of R.J. He bounced past there, and he puts up, and there's a foul call. Burks stops the dunk, the fast break. So he's going to have to earn it on the line.
That's Brandon Clark.
That's Clark. Thank you. I didn't see his name there. So Brandon Clark will go to the line. Clark averaging 9.9 points a game, shooting 66% from the field and 5-point rebounds per game. Nice bench piece. He misses the first free throw here. So that foul was very right. That foul was very, very key there. They didn't give up the fast break point. The worst they could get out of it is 1 point out of it, or if they miss the rebound and get an extra possession. But Clark will go to the line for his second attempt at the free throw. And he goes 1 of 2 from the line. 29-19. Grizzlies has a 10-point lead here with 2:24 in the first. So Burks over to Noel, back to Randle. Randle back to Burks. Burks stops, back to Randle. Randle driving in the paint. He stops, back to Burks. Burks driving, puts up the wild shot. No call. No, they finally call a foul there, but I'm not liking this exchange with Burks. He's not. He gets stuck. He gets stopped, and he quickly wants to outlet to Randle. That ball don't go to no one else on the court. So it's like 5-on-2. This is a little bit of concern if you're asking me on the offense. And Happy Prince, Knicks are sleeping. The Knicks are hibernating. Jarvis, hopefully not. As Burks hits the first free throw here. They need to get going here. 29-20. There's another free throw coming up here as substitutions quickly will come in the game. Burks go 2 for 2 on the line. Knicks trail by 8 with 2 minutes, 5 seconds in the first. Anderson with the ball. Passes it. Milton drops and he hits it. So, wow, he's having a good game tonight. 11 points off the bench there. 31-21. Quickly passes it to Randle. Randle back to quick. No, he kept the ball. He driving now. Grimes, mid-range. It's good. Quentin Grimes hits it. So 23-31 with 134. Here's Clark. Back to Anderson. Here's a drive. Puts up the shot, and he hits it. Number 21 hit that shot there.
Tyus Jones. Okay, thank you, Chef Dan.
So Burks driving. Back, nice pass to Randle. Randle has a double team. Kicks it. Randle. Back to Burks. Burks puts up the mid-range, and he's going to get back to the line. So at least Burks is drawing fouls. So he'll go back to the free throw line. Clark picks up a foul there. 1 minute and 8 seconds before the quarter, excuse me. 33-32. Burks hits the free throw. Has another one coming up. So it's 33-24 with 1:08. So Knicks gave up over 30 points this first, 33 points so far and counting. And he hits a pair of free throws here, 25-33 with 1:08 as they'll bring the ball up. Clark. He's milling it. 10 on the shot clock. Grimes harassing him with good defense. Here's Anderson driving. Anderson had a alley-oop to Clark with a dunk. Give Anderson an assist there. So 35-25, back to 10 here with 43 seconds. Randle back to Burks. Burks driving, puts up to Grimes. Grimes has Anderson on him. Back to Randle. 10 on the shot clock. Randle driving. Oh, try to pass it quickly, and they're going to have a backcourt violation here. And another fourth turnover. Old heads are going to get great tonight. They're playing like it's tryouts. Oof.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Salute Random. What's going
Random
on?
Phantom, salute to you.
Man. And stolen, and Julius Randle with the dunk. So just like that there, stolen pass, and Julius Randle in a fast break. Rare opportunity there, 27-35. They'll go hold 1 second between shot clock and game clock. So, the Grizzlies are going to try to hold it and take up as much time as possible. So quickly harassing. Good job on defense by Emmanuel Quickly. And they get the ball into Anderson, driving. Anderson, and he gets fouled.
Aye.
When they bail him out with four seconds on the shot clock. But I think the Knicks have one. I know. They have one foul to give, and they're checking out here. Let's see. So they'll side out of bounds here. So they had a foul to give. They'll inbound the ball here. The pace is favoring Memphis right now. I agree with you, Jarvis. It is. Memphis wants to play a upbeat, high tempo game. So they'll inbound the ball here to Anderson. Anderson, 3 on the shot clock. Anderson, he's going to put up a shot over Randle, and that hits the side, and that's it. End of the first quarter. Knicks trail 35-27. It could have been worse, but the Knicks. It was all right. It wasn't nothing to write home about. But Memphis, John Morant really is not getting loose. It took that young man Milton to hit 3 3-pointers, 11 points in that quarter. He came off the bench hot, and they took advantage of it. Chef Dan.
I agree with you there. It's going to be interesting, the lineup that the Grizzlies come out with, because I know Tibbs is going to have the bench out there. I wonder if they're going to start the second quarter with John Morant on the court. That's going to be interesting. Dexter Backus, salute to you.
Salute,
Thank
Dexter.
you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for smashing that like button. Everyone else, please just smash the like button. It's free. It's what we need to help out with this YouTube algorithm. That way we can, help those Knicks fans out that'll, hopefully they could be watching the game, but they're working right now and they need somewhere to listen to the game. They can't, they ain't got the radio, but they at least got us. So that's what we calling the game for.
Right, indefinitely. And now let's get some stats before Chef Dan, you take the call. Here, I've got the stats here. The Knicks shot 9 of 21 from the field. That's 42.9% from the field. Grizzlies 55.6%. That's 15 out of 27. The Grizzlies are shooting 40% from 3-point land, 4 of 10, while the Knicks shot 40% themselves from 3-point land, 4 of 10 as well. The Knicks are 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. That's 83.3%. The Grizzlies are 1 from 3 from the line. The Knicks have 10 rebounds to Grizzlies 11, 4 both apiece on the offensive glass. 9 assists for the Grizzlies, 6 assists for New York. The Knicks have a block. The Grizzlies have 3 steals. New York has 1 steal. The Knicks have 4 turnovers. The Grizzlies 2 turnovers. 18 points in the paint for the Grizzlies, while 8 points for the New York Knicks. And let's see if they're ready to start the second. So let me know, Chef Dan. I'll give you the high totals for the Knicks in that quarter. It was 7 points from Julius Randle, and 4 points for Barrett, 4 points for Robinson, 6 points for Fournier, 4 points for Burks, 2 points for Quentin Grimes. That is the scoring for the Knicks as we're still in a commercial break then. For the Grizzlies, they were led by, of course, Melton, 11 points, 4 points, 6 points for John Morant. We had 4 assists and a rebound. You had Zaire Williamson with 2 points. Well, Zaire Williams. I keep saying Williamson. It's Zaire Williams. Like 2 points, 2 rebounds. Steven Adams with 2 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. You had Bain with 3 points, 2 rebounds, no assists. Jared Jackson Jr. had 2 points, 1 rebound. 4 points for Anderson with three assists, and Brian Clark had 3 points. You had Jones with 2 points, and that's all the scoring for the Grizzlies. At the first quarter, the Knicks trail here. TS, salute. Respect to Julius. Have a solid game, bro. No emotional hating. Cool. John Levin,
John Levin.
we need a better point guard that needs to reduce Randle's minutes to give Toppin or Sims.
That's what that is. I'm gonna be a little bit behind, so you got to give me a moment. I'm on the MSG app as they're inbounding the ball right now. And Argo, you were absolutely right. This seems like a Cam Reddish type of game. Quickly has the ball, gets it to Obi. Obi to Burks. Burks gets a screen from Noel. He's dribbling, gets into the paint, fakes the shot, now throws it up, misses. Jaren Jackson Jr. with the rebound, gets it to Desmond Bane, bringing the ball up the court. I don't know who that. Oh, Brandon Clark. He ran the floor, got an easy dunk, 37-27. Quickly bringing the ball up, gets it to Noel. Noel to Obi. Obi to Quickly. Quickly takes a 3. Back rim. Jaren Jackson Jr. with the rebound. Desmond Bane bringing the ball up. Gets a screen. Kicks it out. Tyus Jones for 3. That misses. Burks with the rebound. Burks bringing the ball up the court. He's driving. Misses the layup. No foul call right there. That was good defense by Jaren Jackson Jr. Tyus gets it to, who is that? Konkar. He hits a 3, 40-27. Quickly dribbling. Gets it to Burks. Burks to Toppin. Toppin back to Quickly. Quickly dribbling. Takes a 3. Misses. Noel bats it. Burks gets it. Get over to Grimes to Obi for 3. That misses. Konkar over to Jaren Jackson Jr. He fakes the 3, has Noel on him. He's driving now, and Grimes almost comes up with the steal. They're fighting for the ball. He's fighting, and they call a foul. Does the shot count? No.
We have a Julius Randle lover in TS. Salute TS. He loves Julius Randle. Jose Mello with the comment. Yo, Janet Jackson Jr. I'm gonna use that one, Jose.
Sorry, it's Jaren Jackson Jr.
What have you done for me lately?
Oh, they counted the shot.
Oh boy,
Okay.
It's 42-27. This is a dangerous part.
Yeah.
Leandro Losado, salute my main man in the chat. Salute. Johnny Timon, salute Johnny Timon. Yeah, the Knicks will be the death of us.
As he hits the free throw, quickly bringing the ball up. It's 43-27, 10:08 here left in the second. Cutting Grimes, but they kicked the ball. That was a good idea by Quickly.
And Memphis on an 8-0 run.
Yep. Burks inbounds it to Robinson. Robinson over to Quickly driving, kicks it out, Toppin over to Burks, and turnover. They get it to Jones. Layup is good. 45-27. Quickly, he's dribbling. He's driving, takes the floater, front rims it. Clark gets it to Bane. Bane dribbling. And they call a foul underneath. Off the ball. As Barrett comes into the game, Burke sits down. Jones gets it to Bane. Bane, step back three. That misses. Toppin with the rebound, gets it to Barrett. Barrett's bringing the ball up. He's dribbling. Barrett, layup. Ooh, misses. And what, they call a foul? So Barrett's heading to the free throw line. Barrett converts the first free throw, 28-45. Knicks down by a lot. Barrett converts both free throws. That's a nice sight to see, 29-45. Jones bringing the ball up for the Grizzlies. Clark fakes off the handoff, gets it back to Jones. Jones kicks it out. Jaren Jackson Jr. for three. That's good. 48-29. Barrett gets it to Quickly bringing the ball up. 48-29, 8:59 here. They get it to Barrett. They're denying his left hand. He redirects. Now he's getting to the left hand. Layup, block, but they call a foul. And, ooh. That could have been a technical right there, the way he slammed the ball down on the court. So Barrett converts the first free throw. It's 30-48. Barrett converts both free throws. 48-31. Knicks down by 17. They get it over to Clark. Clark dribbling, defended by Obi over to Jones. Jones takes a three, and that's off. Toppin bringing the ball up for the Knicks. Toppin calling for Grimes, gets it to Grimes. Grimes dribbling, kicks it out to Quickly. RJ calling for it in the post. He gets double team, kicks it back to Quickly. Quickly driving, kicks it out. Toppin for three in the corner, and that's off. Ooh, that was a good look, though. Bane driving. Step back three. Ooh, hits the top of the backboard. Obi gets the rebound over to Barrett. Barrett bringing the ball up. The double team comes, gets it to Mitchell, right back to Barrett. Barrett fakes the drive. Now he's driving, and ooh, he got fouled again. Barrett heading to the free throw line.
Knicks are drawing fouls.
He's being smart right now.
Yes, indeed. But he's got to hit those free throws.
Oof, misses the first one. Ooh, front rims the second one. Mitch comes down with it, and he gets fouled. Ooh, and one.
Yes.
So Mitch heading to the free throw line. 48-33.
No, I think he's out. Just for substitution pattern, Joe.
Yeah.
I look at GM, the shook one. He just a shook one, son.
I just gotta shrug my shoulders because right now the Knicks are making a run of it right now, and that's with the young guys, and that's with RJ getting to the line. That's with him penetrating, getting to the rim. Why didn't the starting unit do that? Kelvin, I know it's a bad habit. He's got to fix that, but at least he was able to convert that, and now he's got to, he's got to get the arc in his shot. So we're in a commercial break right now as the Grizzlies had to call timeout. Their coach is seeing right now that, the Knicks are slowly but surely trying to make a fight. He has to readjust his bench. Maybe he's going to get a job back into the fold. You never know. But yeah, this is
Yeah,
good
he has to.
basketball by the Knicks right now as far as fighting from a deficit. Smart
Yeah,
basketball by R.J. Barrett getting to the line.
yeah, he has to. He has to bring in Morant, and like you said, smart move by RJ, getting to the line, getting them in foul troubles, because then they'll be hesitant to want to play more defense or be less aggressive on the defensive end. Then you could take advantage of that.
Not only that, but I believe he got Jaren Jackson twice for a foul. And
Correct.
that's one of their best defenders. So that's why he had to call a timeout and had to readjust it.
Yeah, and also get Jerry Jackson out of there, because if he kicks up that third foul before the half, ugh.
That's yeah.
So kudos to RJ forcing them to do that.
Most definitely.
So Chef Dan, at the half, do you think you're gonna try the new land, air, and sea from Mickey D's? Since you're a big McDonald connoisseur. Oh,
Nah, I already ate before the stream, so I'm good.
all right. You're good. All right.
Yeah. I had me a chicken sandwich and an apple pie.
Oh, wait. Before the start of the program, let's say hello.
Ooh.
And here it
Salute
is.
to you, my good friend, Frankie Khalees.
Yes, indeed. My main man, Frank, in the building.
So they're showing John Starks giving an award and a big check to a lady. John Starks. He used to headbutt guys, man.
I miss that John Starks, the way he played, man.
Also, the timeout also serves a good purpose in your freezing out Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah. So, they put on ESPN cast, Janet Jackson has the wire on.
Jaren Jackson. Oh man.
Brick.
Brickety brick brick. Mitchell Robinson to the line. Oof. Hit the back of the rim. Grizzlies have the rebound. Desmond Bain gets it to Jones. Jones dribbling to Junior. Junior dribbling. He's got Mitch on him. He drives. Oof. Layup is good. Right under Mitch's arm. 50-33. Quickly dribbling the ball. Gets it to Mitch. Mitch over to RJ. RJ quick kicks it over to Quickly drive in. And they say he got fouled, so he's heading to the free throw line.
It's a good job.
And Quickly's got to draw fouls. He's got to, get some type of touchback because he has not been driving. He's been shooting up errant threes right now. I don't know. Watching him earlier this game, I felt like Knicks 100. Quickly converts the first free throw, 34-50. Quickly converts both free throws. It's 35-50. Jones bringing the ball up. So they stuck with the same unit the Grizzlies did. Jones gets it to Clark. Clark driving. He misses. Obi with the rebound. That's good rebounding by Obi. Barrett has it. He's driving. Takes the mid-range shot. Ooh, misses that. Clark gets the rebound. Bain driving. Oh, steal. Turnover right there by Barrett. He kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes stops. Takes a step back three. Oof, misses. Jaren Jackson. Oh, nice. Oh, but nice block by Mitchell. Good offense, but better defense. They get it back to RJ. RJ almost traveled. He's dribbling. Kicks it out to Quickly. Quickly driving. Takes the floater. Oh, that rims in and out. Bane dribbling. They get it to Melton. Melton curling. Oh, what do they call? Oh, nothing. As the Obi gets the rebound over to Barrett. Barrett dribbling, drives, and he's held up. They're calling the jump ball.
Yeah, that's a good call there. Although they could have called a loose ball foul or a foul on Bain earlier in that possession,
Yeah.
but
As Morant comes back into the game, Morant and Adams. Fournier and didn't come back. Oh man, Barrett won it, but they leak it out to John Morant. And that's a 52-38 lead right there. Quickly bringing the ball up. Gets a screen, goes to his right, kicks it out. Fournier for three, and that's good. Pepe Le Pew for three. 52-38. Bang. He has the ball dribbling. Morant's trying to curl around. Morant gets it. Defended by Barrett. Morant gets a good screen. Oh, blocked by Robinson. Julius in transition. He kicks it out. Back to Fournier. Oh my gosh.
they're the
Fournier
worst.
gets it to Julius. Oh my gosh. Julius double team. And he gets stripped, but they call a foul. Do they call a foul?
Yeah, they do. That's the
Oh
worst
my,
transition.
oh my God.
That was the worst transition I seen
That
there.
was the
Oh,
worst transition I ever saw.
they look like Pee Wee basketball.
Because
Maybe one of the fans could get kicked out for cursing at the ref.
Randle, he misses the first free throw.
Johnson Selden's checking out. Oh no, I'm checking in. No. Good night.
Salute to you. Salute to you, man. Salute Johnson Selden.
Oh man, he makes it look so
Randle
easy.
misses both free throws. Morant has the ball. Defended by Barrett. They got a good screen. Over onto Randle. Spins around. Layup is good. 54-38. Quickly bringing the ball up. Gets it to Barrett. Barrett curling. Gets it to Randle. Randle lobs it up. And Robinson with the slam. 54-40. Knicks down by 14. Oh my gosh. Got crossed over. Layup is good. He got by Barrett on that one. He's got a good first step. 56-40. Gets it to Randle. Randle dribbling, spinning, layup, misses. Robinson gets it back and slams it down. 56-42.
Ooh, Todd Gibson
Morant
sighting.
inbounding the ball. Barrett, good defense right there. Poked the ball out of bounds. Taj is coming in for Robinson. Morant defended. Barrett goes under the screen. Morant dribbling, takes a deep three. Oh man, Steven Adams with the offensive rebound. Gets it to Bain. Who's that? Ugh, and they hit a three right there.
Williams, Zaire.
Zaire Williams, 59-42. Quickly bringing the ball up. Gets it to Randle. Randle gets it to Fournier. Fournier gets it to Randle. Randle drive in. Layup is good. 59-44. Steven Adams has it. And almost a steal. And they do come up with it.
Loose ball foul.
Loose ball foul. Okay.
Salud, Ricky Guantes. Saludo.
And Tibbs calls timeout. So that's good defense there by Fournier.
He actually is Chef Frank. Chef Dan is actually a chef as his career. He earns his living as a chef in Manhattan, so that's why it is what his name is, Chef Dan, because he actually is a chef.
Yeah. Kelvin, you said it, man. Good defense by Taj and Pepe.
And not a McDonald's chef either. He's actually a chef.
Yeah,
in
like
Manhattan.
I've worked in.
Just to clear it up, he just likes the McDonald's. When you're in the mid-20s, we all used to eat McDonald's like crazy. When you get our age, we can't eat that crap.
Yeah. Plus, not only that, after I spend like an eternity in the kitchen, when I come home, like the last place I really want to be in is the kitchen making something for myself. Oh man. Knicks 100, you said we all know Steven Adams not shooting a jumper. Why, Mitch? Why? You also don't want to give that big man a lane to drive in.
Chef Dan, there's another question. Do you know how to make Italian dishes?
I dabble in some of them. I'm not proficient in all of them, I'll tell you that much. But I know how to make some Italian dishes.
Hey, if you make a dish for Mr. Frank, you got to make sure you specialize in mussels. Because if you want to make him happy, you got to have him mussels. He loves his mussels. No greens. No, nothing green. No,
Yeah,
he
so
don't like greens.
Like
he don't like, and everything has to be thin. You have to have, if you're doing any cutlets, got to be thin, nice and thin sliced. Just a heads up.
I mean, if you I prefer making pasta from scratch. So if you want, you get a fresh shrimp fettuccine. I give you some of that, something like that.
Green
After
no mussels
you said
for me.
After you said the Knicks need a good chef, I tried. The closest they'll get me. The closest they'll let me do is fry some tenders for the fans, and they don't even really fry the tenders. They just reheat the tenders.
We're gonna sign a petition because the New York Knicks will need a good chef for Zion Williamson when he comes on the New York Knicks, and I want Chef Dan to be his chef to get him in shape. But no Mickey D's. Yeah. You can't feed my main boy Zion.
No. He's not eating what I'm eating. No. I treat him as if he were my child. I feed him all the good stuff, the stuff that I wouldn't feed myself, or the stuff that I couldn't have.
And Joe Curry, I agree with you. Frying is not cooking. I agree with you.
It isn't. As we return from commercial, the camera is just following John Morant.
Is that Shusher in the front row? I know it's Usher, but I call him Shusher because I just want him to shh.
It's Taj Gibson converts his first free throw. I was gonna make TS upset just now. Let me not. It's Taj Gibson converts both free throws. Let me really not.
Look at that.
Morant
Oh
has the ball,
God.
gets it to Anderson. Anderson takes the floater, misses. Knicks fighting for it. Fournier has it. Fournier. Oh my God.
It hit
It
Taj on
bounced
the
off
head.
of, oh my God. It bounced off of Taj Gibson's head
That's why I
and
was
went to
laughing.
them and they dunked on it. 61-46. Fournier. Fournier takes a three, and that's good. He needed that. Oh man.
Don't we see that play? Doing.
That's gonna be on Shaq in the Fool as Anderson has it, and he misses the floater, and they call a foul on Taj Gibson against Steven Adams.
Yeah, they are probably gonna give up 65 points, Frank.
Probably,
Yeah.
probably. Mm-mm. They
Yeah, that is a
inbound the ball
that is a Looney
to
Tunes play.
Jaren Jackson Jr. over to over to Morant. Morant driving, kicks it out, and that's a turnover. Oh, so maybe, hopefully. Quickly gets it over to Robinson, over to Randle, Randle to Fournier. Fournier fakes the three. He's dribbling, kicks it out to Barrett. Barrett dribbles. He's getting in the paint, kicks it out. Randle for three, and that rims in and out. Morant, he's driving. He's in the lane. Got Mitchell Robinson up in the air. Morant heading to the free throw line. Calvin, you said no one was crashing the boards. That time that they got the foul on Steven Adams, as Morant converts the first one. Wait,
The second.
no, he missed the first one. But yeah, when they fouled Steven Adams, he got the ball out of everyone. That's because he was just taller than Taj. You see, that's why they put Mitch back in the game. You just can't teach height. 62-49 goes one of two. They get it to Barrett. Barrett pull up three, and that hits the back iron. Williams with the rebound, bring the ball up the court, gets it to Bain. Bain defended by Quickly. Bain gets it to Adams. Adams back to Bain. Bain to Morant. Morant dribbling. Oh, stolen. Nice defense there by Barrett. Quickly, he's dribbling. Gets it to Randle. Randle has Jaren Jackson Jr. on him. Oh my gosh. Turnover right there on Randle. Over to Morant. Over to Zaire. Over to Morant. Stuffs and does the extras. And his dad is going crazy. Quickly bringing the ball up.
What?
13 seconds here. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Quickly takes a deep three. Off, but Randle gets the rebound, fakes, and puts it back up, and the foul. He got Jaren Jackson Jr. in foul, so now Randle has to
Third?
hit the free throws. I believe that's his third. Or is that Zaire Williams?
They didn't mention. I'm trying to figure that out.
I'm sorry. We really need to win this game, and I need Obi to close this game out on a dunk.
Ooh, wow. So the
Randall hits
first.
the free throw.
Oh, you still got time.
And
I forgot. Sorry about that,
yeah,
Shay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm 3 seconds behind.
I forgot about
And
that.
Morant misses the half court shot. That's the half. Go ahead.
At the end of the half, there, Knicks 60 down 52-64. Believe it or not, 12-point game. You know, they've been the rebounds 25-24, as you can see there. I'm still behind on my update for the team stats. They gave up 64 points at the half there. They scored 52. They need to make some adjustments down the stretch there. Despite them being down, it feels like they've been down 25 points and they're only down by 12 at home. But they got to make adjustments. They allowed John Morant to have a 9-point quarter there going forward. Also, in the first half, they had Milton hit 11 points. So they have to limit it and play smart basketball and not allow these guys, Morant's going to get, John is going to get what he's going to get, but he has to limit the other second opportunity points. I know you can't teach height, but damn, you got to do some way, somehow keep that second opportunity away from Steven Adams and company. This is a Tib issue again. Dexter thinks it's a Thibodeau issue. It interestingly put Gibson in there for a little bit. I know you haven't played Gibson in a while. It makes me wonder, Noel, what's going on. I don't know. What's your thoughts?
This
Dan?
game is a Tibbs issue because the first couple of plays are always scripted. Every sport, the first couple of games, first couple of plays are always scripted. Those first couple of plays, we neglected driving to the paint. That was scripted. That's a problem right there. I don't understand why. Like we're seeing it. We gotta attack the paint, get them in foul trouble, get their best defenders in foul trouble. After that, these guys we see it. Like we're getting to the paint. They're not stopping us at the perimeter. They're stopping us at the paint. Kelvin T. Jones, you're absolutely right. IQ needs to facilitate more because the first couple of plays for the bench are scripted as well, and IQ was just chucking up threes the first couple of plays. I don't understand why that's not who he is. You get to the paint, you get to the you get floaters, you get mid range, and then from there you feel yourself out. You get a couple of foul shots. Like there was a rhythm to his game last year that he's not doing this year, and I don't understand why.
Right. Salute Pudge. Nice in the chat. Salute Pudge. Nice. IQ is a nut. It's good to see you, Pudge. Nice. I appreciate you being here with us this evening. Salute to you, man. I hope you're doing well, my friend.
Yeah, this is. I mean, it's a. They're only. I don't know what the only reason I could see us being in this game right now is because of
Free throws.
defense and free throws. Oddly enough, and that's something that we haven't seen all year.
The Knicks
Is consistent defense and good free throw shot, consistent free throw making.
And the Knicks been to the line 20 times. They hit 14 out of 20 free throws. They got to also hit more free throws. That's 7 points you dropped there. This could have been a closer game if they hit some of the free throws there. They're also shooting 16 out of 43 from the field. That's 37.2%. The Grizzlies are shooting 27 out of 53. They're shooting 50.9% from the field, 7 out of 19 from 3-point land. That's 36.8%. They're shooting only 3 of 6 from the free throw lines. They're also giving up they're 50%, but 3 of 6. The Knicks total rebounds are exactly the same, 25 apiece. Although the Knicks have 8 offensive rebounds to Grizzlies 5. 17 assists for the Grizzlies. They're moving the ball. They're being unselfish. 9 assists for the Knicks. 4 blocks for New York. 1 for Memphis. 6 steals for the Memphis Grizzlies. 3 for the New York Knicks. 7 turnovers for the Knicks to 5. And they're scoring at ease at the paint. 36 points for the Grizzlies to 18 points for the New York Knicks. The Knicks are getting a lot of free throws, but they're hitting a lot of points in the paint. The Grizzlies are 2-1 margin. That's got to get cleaned up.
Another thing too, right now, our bench needs to be more active. They need to find a way to get, they need to get better offense flowing because their bench is outscoring us 24-10.
Yeah,
we need to get some production from the bench.
Yeah. Yeah, usually our bench is one of the top, but you know, also, you got to make quicker. I think you need to make quicker adjustments, move the ball in, not let them substitute, sit them too long. Get that, keep them fresh. I understand you got to let players get in a rhythm and get going on the floor, but don't leave them. I think my personal criticism of Timberlow, I think he leaves his bench or he rotates just a little too long, in a little more quicker and keep everyone fresh. Let them go 100 miles an hour. I think will be really good.
I mean, but that's also matchup dependent.
Yes, yeah.
And yeah, that's something where I could see, like, you saw the quick substitution he had to make with Taj Gibson. He only played him a little bit of time there with Steven Adams, and then after that he went right back to Mitch Robinson, because Mitch gives him his best chance of getting an offensive rebound and putting it back up. And that's also another semblance of our offense right there. Mitch being active, he's getting us a couple of points. He's the reason why we're close. We're closer in this game than we should be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dexter Gordon, you said, why not hire someone who can help with the offense? Man. Because Tibbs does all the game planning.
I don't know. There's so much talent so highly of Johnny Bryan. What does Johnny Bryan? What is his thumbprint? I know Kenny Payne works with the big man and the low scoring and stuff. I know what Kenny Payne does and Greer and Yokamura, but what is Johnny Bryan's coaching, and what is his responsibility on this team?
What I do know is that he does come from the Quinn Snyder coaching tree that lends back to what's his name? Jerry Sloan, excuse me.
Okay.
God rest his soul, Jerry Sloan. And Utah has always been known to have an efficient offense. Quinn Snyder, he currently has the most efficient offense. Like they shown statistics that in regular season and in the playoffs, the shots that the players usually take are the most, efficient shots that they can get out of a play. So I don't know, maybe you could take some of that and apply it here. Utah does, I don't know, they can play up and down. They can play an up and down pace. They can slow it down, but they also prefer a speedy pace. But Utah, based on the efficiency and the ways they get their shots, they can play with any pace. Kelvin, they are struggling right now. Some guys are hurt. Some guys are not, playing right now. So you can only deal with what you have.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell's out with a concussion.
And they lost Joe Ingles. So
Right.
oh man, as they're showing some of the games right now, the Wizards are up on the 76ers.
The Celtics over 500. They're doing a little move there.
Yeah.
They're becoming
And
a little bit quietly.
the Hawks are starting to move up as well. The only team we can see in front of us currently that may have a chance of falling back gracefully is maybe the Wizards. But after that, I don't know, man.
There's a lot of noise there. I'm glad you mentioned the Wizards.
Do we have a better record than the Pacers?
Yes, I think we do.
I don't know.
The Wizards making some noise, guys. They're making some noise. They've been rumored. Bradley Beal to Philadelphia, possible trade partner. Also, we saw the reports there of Dinwiddie, Dexter Dinwiddie, not teammates are not liking him, for being a vocal getting in their face about playing. They're saying he's not so much different conflicting reports. I'm looking to see if they might move him. There's there right now. Things are not going great. They were really good in the first quarter of the season. Now the second quarter here from Christmas on, I don't know what happened to the Wizards. They're not just.
If they continue to fall, the only teams we're competing with for a play-in spot are the Hawks and the Celtics.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Celtics, they're 2 games above 500. The Hawks are 2 games under 500. So, yeah, we definitely need this to just stay somewhat in contention.
Hawks will wake up and see themselves in the mirror for who they really are. They're right now playing inspired for a moment, but yeah,
Yeah, a Nate McMillan coach team will end up being a Nate McMillan coach team.
correct. Yeah, everyone has their peaks and valleys right now. They're showing the Deuce highlights. Yes, that's
Yeah,
why I
from
don't.
him.
That's why I don't
Go
think
ahead.
he's gonna play tonight, guys. Because he did play 39 points. That was a heavy toll on his body to recover. To have him play again, you'd really want to see him here on a second night after going all that against John Morant or the or Jones. They'll eat him alive. Because
Not only that, but if
yeah,
you watching the highlights, you see him. He's playing deep in the fourth quarter. He was pivotal to their win. Like he had 39 points, and it was still a 7-point victory. So that lets you know how nip and tuck the game was. But also it's I see a lot of people talking on different forums and things of that nature, talking about the performance that Deuce had. Some people are saying, "Hey, it's the G League. People got to calm down." Other people are saying, like, "Hey, it just shows that he can play things of that nature." I think the general gist of it all is what these performances are shown, and he's having back to back to back to back performances of just he averaging 20 to 30 points in G League. What it shows is that as far as the competition there, he is a class above. He's not going to learn anything playing with them. The only place he's really going to learn anything right now at this point is the NBA. I mean, there are certain situations he's going to learn from in the G League, certain moments here and there where he's going to maybe like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. Maybe this pass was better here and there. But all in all, the class of athletes in the NBA are way better than the class of athletes in the G League. And he has to get accustomed to that speed as opposed to the G League speed.
agree with that. But you could also be a devil's advocate and say those kids are really hungry out there in the G League. I'm not saying they're better, but they're gonna give you more a maximum effort. They might not be the skilled, but they're gonna come out and they're gonna get when you're playing in the G League, you're gonna get the kitchen sink because these kids like I remember when Luka Samanik says, I don't want to be here in the G League. I want to get back to the NBA. No offense, but I don't want to be here. So those out, that's the mindset of some of these kids there. They don't want to. They want to impress so much and they're going to go all out because they want to make it to the big club. So, you could say that the level of competition may not be as great, but they're going to get the kitchen sink thrown at them. And if he's doing that in that stage in the G League, wow, it's impressive. But I can also see your point of view, Seth. And I'm just trying to throw a devil's advocate or another part of the argument across the aisle to see maybe put up a fight why he should get maybe some burn. But it is what it is. There's a reason why he was the second round pick, and we don't want to see the warts. We want to see all the glory with Quentin Grimes.
Most definitely. Um, Still in commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, right now. Knicks are down 12, 64-52. They
I,
didn't give up 65 points, so
I wonder who's GM now. Who should stop wearing dresses? Nick GM, please elaborate.
I don't understand. He said they're hyping job, but truth be told, he's not having a great game. They're making it out to be. Yeah, but you never really know with the way the Knicks play defense and how offensively talented he is, how athletic he is. You never really know if it's going to be our third quarter of doom.
Hmm. And you play a half already, man, and it's going to be difficult to tell a guy like Cam Reddish, second half, come and play. You didn't play the first half, not even a
Yeah,
minute or 2 minutes. Damn, it's hard to man. Then you
he's
could play him, but don't expect a lot from him because
don't expect a lot.
yeah,
Yeah, don't expect a lot
and I
from
hate
him.
that,
And if
and I
we're
hate
down
that.
by 12, expect it to go up to 20 or whatnot. Like it's not gonna. Yeah, this is the only way we were gonna see him right now was via if it was a blowout. And even then, we had to blow them out all the way till the fourth quarter and maybe 3 minutes. Then Tibbs would have put him in.
Yeah, that's annoying too.
I mean, because the game is still to be had. We're down 12.
Right. And you're at home too.
John Levin, you said they can't stop Morant if they want to win. They need to stop Morant in the second half. That's not really it though. Desmond Bane isn't really having a good shooting night. It's really the other players right now that they're not really guarding well. We saw what's his name? Melton get 3 straight threes and a drive to the bucket easily, got 11 points easily. We're seeing Steven Adams, he's imposing himself on the rebounding, helping them get extra opportunities. So it's not really just stopping Morant. It's everyone has to be aware, everyone has to do their job individually, and that helps the team collectively. They also have to do a lot more communicating. Um, so getting ready to enter the third quarter. Kemba Walker bringing the ball up the court, gets it to Barrett, Barrett to Julius, Julius to Mitchell, Mitchell to Barrett, Barrett driving, lobs it up, and Robinson misses it. Morant has the ball. He's driving. He stopped, gets it to Bane. Bane back to Morant. Morant takes a 3, and that's airballed off of Adams, out of bounds. Knicks bringing the ball up. Walker brings the ball up for the Knicks. Gets a screen from Randle. Picks the dribble up, gets it to Randle. Randle dribbling, gets it to Fournier. Fournier fakes the 3, takes it now, and he misses. Bane with the rebound. Bane bringing the ball up for the Grizzlies. Bane gets a screen from Junior, takes the mid-range shot, and he misses. Barrett with the rebound. Barrett bringing the ball up for the Knicks. He's in a hurry. He heads straight to the rim. Layup is good. RJ with the right hand. 64-54. Knicks down by 10. Morant bringing the ball up. Morant dribbling, defended by Barrett. Gets a screen from Junior. He kicks it out to Bane for 3, and that misses. Randle rips down the rebound. Randle kicks it out. Walker takes the 3, and that front rims. Walker gets the offensive rebound, takes the mid-range shot, and airballs it. 10:30 here. Knicks down by 10. Morant has the ball. He's bringing the ball up. He's defended by Robinson. Kicks it out. Williams for 3, and that's good. 67-54. Walker bringing the ball up. Knicks look lethargic right now. They get it to Fournier. Fournier back to Walker. Walker dribbling, gets it to Randle. Randle kicks it out. Fournier for 3, and that's good. 67-57. Knicks down by 10. 9:50 here left in the third. They hand it over to Bane. Bane dribbling. He's getting it. Oh, picked by Barrett, and Steven Adams comes up with the ball in. Fournier fouls Steven Adams. Calvin, you're absolutely right. That was a bad shot by Kemba. He didn't need to do that. As Morant has the ball, gets it to Bane. Bane to Junior. Junior defended by Randle. Pump fakes and got Randle up in the air. So he's heading to the free throw line. Jaren Jackson Jr. heading to the free throw line. Junior converts the first free throw. $68-57. Junior converts both free throws. Knicks down by 12, 69-57. Walker bringing the ball up. RJ driving. Oh, nice dunk by RJ. And he should have got a foul. 69-59. Knicks down by 10. They get it to Bane. Bane picks up the dribble, kicks it out to Williams. Williams back out to Bane. Bane gets a screen from Adams. Takes the mid-range shot, and that misses. And Jackson's fighting for the oh. They say it was off Randle's shoulder. That didn't touch Randle's shoulder. Zaire Williams gets the inbound ball, kicks it out. Junior for 3, and that's good. 72-59. Barrett has the ball. He's dribbling, takes a floater, and that's good. 72-61. So RJ Barrett's our only source of offense right now. That and Fournier hitting a couple of threes, maybe one. Morant gets it to Bane. Bane over to Adams. They get it to Williams. Williams takes the mid-range shot, and that's good. Randle's bringing the ball up. Driving. Oh, layup is good. Nice adjustment in the air by Randle. 74-63, Knicks down by 11. Knicks can't keep trading baskets. Morant takes the mid-range shot, and that's off. Junior gets the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Bane for 3, and that's off. Randle with the rebound. Randle. And he gets pickpocketed, and Bane pickpockets it out of bounds.
No Randle handle.
He had to adjust to the right hand. I don't know why Randle doesn't drive right-handed. 7:34. Knicks inbounding the ball. Walker gets it to Barrett. Barrett over to Randle. Randle, mid-range shot. That misses. Morant dribbling. Ooh, blocked right there by Mitchell Robinson. They get it to Barrett ahead in the field. Layup is good, and the foul. Let's go, Barrett. Morant switched to his left hand. Good adjustment maker right there. And Barrett, let's go. And what did they call timeout?
Yes.
Yeah, I had to call timeout. Had to calm them down. The Knicks are getting back into this.
They got no answer right now for RJ Barrett. That's 8 points in the quarter for RJ Barrett. And he has a chance to add his 9th with some free throws. You continue riding the hot hand, Chef Dan.
You got to continue riding a hot hand. And not only that, but RJ is such a selfless player that if he gets double teamed, he's looking for the smart pass. It's just, are the Knicks, when the defense loads up, are the Knicks gonna, are the other players just gonna be stagnant, or are they gonna start to move around?
Correct.
So John Levin, you're absolutely right. We're down 9 points. We can get this. We gotta attack. But we also gotta get some stops. Marie, you're absolutely right. Next to the backers, that's the second time you said that. I wasn't going to read it out loud first, but that's the second time you said that. Hopefully it's true. Happy Prince, man. It's 9 o'clock right now. It's 9 p.m., so 3 more hours. Eduardo Garcia, salute to you. Said, let's go Knicks, give the ball to RJ. It's just like the Jedi said, you got to keep feeding the hot hand. It's in the Force. Ooh. It's showing, I don't know, some avocado. It's showing some avocado. It's commercial. I'm sorry, I got lost. I got lost. I want to make guacamole. I'm gonna make guacamole tomorrow.
You could come pick some avocados from my tree.
Oh man, yo, yeah, man. I'll travel all the way down there for them avocados.
I got those big avocados on my tree.
Mm,
Finally gave a fruit. Well, right now there's none. There's flowering. It's still cold, but I
okay.
have there's
Yeah, Knicks 100. I'll keep those opinions to yourself. The random one is yeah, but the other one you keep that to yourself. After you said we need 5 Barretts out there now. I mean, he's that's why he was the 3rd overall pick. You don't get 5 of those.
Barry needs his college, but one of his college one of the
At least
2/3 of
one
his college
college,
buddy
yeah. Because
out
he
there.
already has a college buddy playing out there with him in Tyus Jones. Or is that the older brother?
You lost me there.
Oh yeah, Johnson. Yeah, I did get lost in the sauce. Yeah, I was thinking about them avocados. I'm gonna make some guac. So Barrett to the line, 74-65. Barrett converts the 3-point play. Good right there, making the free throw. 74-66. Knicks down by 8. Barrett defending Morant, gets it to Junior. Junior to Bain. Bain back to Morant. Morant driving right-handed, kicks it out to Junior. Junior for 3. And that front rims. Evan Fournier gets it out to Julius in transition. Let's go. Come
Knicks
on,
on a
Knicks.
7-0
Gotta
run.
fight back into it. 74-68. Knicks down by 6.
Defense.
Morant bringing the ball up the court. That was close to it. Morant driving, right-handed. He pivots, fall away, misses, and they call a foul.
But he had bad breath. That was a bad breath foul. Oh, there's gonna be a challenge. There's gonna be a challenge there.
Wait up, let me see.
There was no foul there. There's no foul.
There's
Oh, no
what?
challenge. No challenge. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, nah.
I know you want to leave it
Morant
for the
makes the
fourth
first
quarter,
one.
but man.
Yeah, because this game looks like it's gonna get nip and tuck. Morant hits both free throws, 76-68. Knicks down by 8. Walker bringing the ball up. Walker gets it to Fournier. Fournier almost fumbles it. Fournier dribbling. Floater. Misses. Robinson cleans it up. Let's go, Mitchell Robinson. 76-70. Big Mitch doing things. John Morant. They get it to Adams. Adams back to Ja. Morant driving. Right-handed. Pull-up floater. Misses. Adams gets it back. Williams for
Dummy.
3. And that's good. Ay. Knicks down by 9. They get it to Barrett. Barrett dribbling. Barrett driving. And he gets fouled. So he's heading to the free throw line. That was on Kyle Anderson. Barrett converts the first free throw. Knicks down by 8, 79-71. 5:43 here left in the third. Barrett converts both free throws. That's a welcoming sight. 79-72. Knicks down by 7. Morant's bringing the ball up. He gets a high screen. He's driving. Picks up the dribble, gets it to Anderson. Anderson over to Williams. Williams fakes the 3. Now he's driving. Sidestep 2, and that's good. He's been scoring tonight. Knicks got to find some way to stop him. 81-72. They get it to Barrett. Barrett kicks it out to Randle. Randle to Fournier. Fournier open 3. Hits the rim. Rim's out. They get the rebound. Morant driving. And he misses. And, do the Knicks come up with the rebound? Morant's in the corner. He comes up with the rebound. And he falls out of bounds. What do they call?
Something, I think the shot clock. They stopped it because of the shot clock. Yeah.
Did it hit the rim?
I think it's only 7 on the shot clock.
No, it's 11 on the shot. They moved it to 7. It's supposed to be 7 on the shot clock.
Correct.
He was tilting out of bounds. I would have just played tough defense on him. Whatever. Morant has to inbound the ball. They get it to Anderson. Anderson in the mid-range has Robinson on him. Takes tough shot. And, 24-second shot clock violation. Good defense by the Knicks. Noel comes in for Robinson. As I believe Grimes comes in for Barrett as well. No, Barrett is still in the game. It's just Noel. Kemba fakes it, takes a mid-range, misses it. They come up with the rebound. Get it over to Melton. Melton dribbling. He's dribbling, has Fournier, drives, stopped at the baseline, get it to Anderson. They got to call offensive foul on that. Yes. Good job by Kemba Walker.
He like he got hit with the chin, not with his forehead.
Nah, he hit him with the shoulder.
Yeah, if we would have got hit forehead on forehead, he would have been out with a concussion.
Concussion protocol. Let's not. 81-72. They get it to Noel. Noel to Randle.
That's Anderson.
Randle to
It's all
Fournier.
forehead.
Fournier takes the floater. That's good. 81-74. Knicks down by 7. Melton over to Clark. Clark over to Williams. Williams over to Morant. Morant over to Williams. Easy baseline cut. He had Walker on him. Randle bringing the ball up the court. Gets it to Fournier. Fournier back to Randle. Randle. That's a turnover right there. The Knicks maintain possession. It's 83-74. Knicks inbounding the ball. They get it to Fournier. And Fournier has it knocked out of bounds. So Kemba Walker's going to inbound the ball near the Knicks bench. Gets it to Randle. Randle driving. Kicks it out. Barrett for 3. Front rims. Clark with the rebound. They get it to Morant. Morant to Melton. Melton dribbling. He has Noel on him. Takes the 3. And that's good.
Swing
76.
play, man.
Yep, swing play. So what? It was a turnover right there? Sorry, my screen just froze. Chad, could you take over my screen?
Sure. Right now, Kemba Walker brings the ball up here. They missed that point blank there on a 4-on-1 fast break. Walker, top of the key, bounce pass to Barrett. Barrett, top of the key, shoots the 3 in rhythm. It's off the mark. Rebound by Milton. He's driving. Knicks get back, so they're gonna settle. He's go over to Morant, driving in the paint, knocked away. Good defense there. Pass it out to Williams. Williams, top of the key. keeps the dribble. He has Randle on him. 9 on the shot clock. Over to John Morant. Morant starting to drive. Stops. Good job by the Knicks. Here's the million. Fakes the three. Now he's going to shoot the three. And this one's off the mark. Rebound by Fournier. Fournier brings the ball up. Fournier looking. Now they're going to try to settle to Randle. Randle has Morant on him. But there's Clark coming in on a double team. Bounce pass to Pepper Mache. Butterfingers. Butterfingers driving. Stops. Back to Fournier. Pepe. Pepe driving. Pepe's going to shoot the three. And that's off the glass. It's good. Pepe Le Pew with
For
the
three.
window
That's good.
dressing.
So
You're back?
86,
Go for it.
77. Yep, I'm back. 86, 77. They're inbounding the ball. Morant has it, bringing the ball up. Defended by Barrett. Knicks down by 9. Crowd is getting into it. Noel picks him up. Now back to Barrett. They get over to Melton. Melton defended by Walker. Melton. Oh. They call a reach and foul on that? They got to review that.
I know there's a timeout on the floor, but I did not see if there was a green light special.
So what? The Knicks call a timeout here on the floor.
There's a timeout. Yes, there's a timeout
Yeah.
on the floor. I don't know if they're going to review it or not. I don't know.
Yeah, they did. I think Tibbs might challenge that. Johnny Davis, that's a design play. Randall misses point blank, and Mitch cleans it up. Oh man, oh man. Calvin, you said Tibbs gets upset, but he never challenges anything. Yeah, I mean, right now because you only got one. The NBA has to give coaches two. They have to give the coaches two challenges because the referees are missing a lot.
They've been atrocious.
Man, Knicks 100. I'm not saying that the Evans was a problem this game. They the bench has been bad. We noticed it. They got 10 points right now. While you see it, the Grizzlies they're getting comfortable subbing in some of their other players because they went on that run. Versus Tibbs, he doesn't know if he can sub in another guy right now. Kelvin, you can, but we still got one more quarter. You still got one more quarter, and if this game is as close, if it stays as closer, it gets even closer. We would have wished that he had it for a pivotal play down the line. Because if there's one thing I can count on down the line, in the Garden, a tough game, is that those referees are going to screw it up some way somehow for the Knicks. John Lavin, you said Evans not the problem, but a $73 million is the problem. He's overpaid. Yeah, but the contract is pretty fair for what you're getting in the league right now. Those type of players that can hit a three and maybe come off the bench, excite, and even in the playoff game, start to be pivotal and have a great stretch. Like those guys, they're earning that type of money now in the league. And with the salary cap getting larger and larger, at some point someone's gonna be overpaid. And based on the season that the Knicks are having, it justifies that call.
Not only that, his numbers this year is pretty much right to his career numbers.
Yeah. I don't think we paid him for a jump in the stats. We paid him for what we're getting right now, which is right along, it's right along. It's par for the course. So Morant driving, misses the layup, and they call a foul. Oof. As they have Rebecca Harlow interviewing because she's about to go to maternity leave. About to have some baby Wallies. Oh, that's Clark to the free throw line. Clark converts the first one. Knicks down by 10. Clark converts both. 88-77. They get it to Grimes. Grimes gets it to Barrett. Barrett driving. Layup. Oh, off. But Randle's there. And he gets blocked. They didn't call a foul on that? Ooh. Melton gets it up to Morant. Morant. He's dribbling. Has Grimes on him.
Oh,
They
now
get
the
it out
refs.
to ooh. And they call a foul. Wow.
The refs are now getting ridiculous now. Come on. They have to always do this stupidity. Randall got butchered underneath. No, he didn't. He didn't. Yeah, he got fouled there. That looks like Charles Smith Memorial.
Clark to the line. Misses the first one and ball don't lie.
Indeed.
Clark converts the second one. 89-77. Burks bringing the ball up. Gets a screen. Gets it over to Randall. Randall driving. Oh my gosh, my screen froze right there. What is it?
We got a whistle on the floor right now.
Did he convert?
There's free throws for, in my screen, I got free throws for Julius Randle here. 89-77. Tell me when your screen is ready to go, so I'll let you continue your call.
Yeah. Give me one moment. Let me reset it.
Randle still hasn't taken his free throws. He's going to shoot his first one, and he hits the first free throw. He has another one coming up. And when we have a time to, guys, I'm only 55 subscribers away from 3,000. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We want to get to that mission to 3,000 subscribers. We really appreciate it. Definitely would love be part of the Jedi Network. Just right there, we're close.
Very close. Thank you guys so much for the support and getting us from 2K to 3K. Thank you guys so much for that. So Randall, as they have Taylor Jenkins talking, converts both free throws. It's a good sight. 89-79, Knicks down by 10. Baines over to Morant. Morant driving. He gets stopped. Now he's redriving, kicks it out. Bain for three, and that's good. 92-79.
Pepper Mache, get him out of there.
Randall dribbling. Almost fumbles it, gets it out to Grimes. Grimes driving, lobs it up. And Noel. And what do they call on that?
Turnover.
A turnover? Morant dribbling, 5 seconds left. Morant kicks it out. Clark misses the shot.
Oof, that was a bad sequence there. From Julius Randle
Wait, he
fumbling.
missed the dunk?
He missed the dunk. It went through his fingers. He went through his hands. He is, man, Butterfingers McGee. Oh, February 3rd. You can't get here any quicker. Get Randall, get Noel out of here. I definitely
Yeah,
I've
I'm
never
tired
been
of
I told
this.
you about Nolan's Noel since that $9 million contract in the summer. I was not a fan of it. Yes, there's time that he's impactful, but what when it's
And, like,
for what?
he's defensively impactful, but like, oh my God, is he such a minus on the offense?
Goodness gracious, they're such a frustrating team. And the thing is, he has his great games when everyone else is all in sync. Why don't you? We can. Yeah, it's just we go to the fourth quarter down by 13 here. Let's see. Let's see. We're not down. We're at home. It's only a 13-point game. This is the NBA is a game of runs. They need to, they had a nice run there in the third quarter for some time there. I think Thibodeau left the starter just a little bit too long. Again, like I mentioned, his substitution, he needs to get quicker and sharper. Keep substituting, get guys in fresh. Now you're going to start the fourth quarter. Toppin did not get off the pine in that third quarter. Now you're going to bring in Obi Toppin in here, who's cold, who needs to get in rhythm. And if he's not, and then you expect him to be perfect. And if he makes a mistake, you're looking to yank him. How fair is that to a young player who's sitting on the bench, for such a long time? That's a tough pill to swallow. That's what frustrates us with Tom Thibodeau. And of course, be for real, you don't really expect them to win. Dexter, anything could happen. This is the ball is round, anything could happen. Who knows? Who knows what could it? I won't be a Knicks fan if I'm going to be here rooting for them to lose. I want them to win, so I'm having hope. Hope could move mountains. So let's see. I'm hoping they win. Let's. And Boston is beating Charlotte, which
Oh, Colin Kaepernick's at the game.
he goes here. Damn, I need to drink and choke to continue to watch this. Refs need to be graded on performance, not given another game if they suck like this. RJ Cam for Fox. Unknown. Ooh. Unknown, since you're here, subscribe, man. We're 55 away from
Yeah, just
3,000.
subscribe.
Be
Yeah.
part of it. Be part of it, man. Be the unknown subscriber to the Jedi. Is he a Sith or is he a Jedi? We don't know.
We
So
never
join.
know.
And he goes, "Yo, man, Chef Diggity ain't antsy. Has been a Knicks fan from the '60s, Dexter. I know you've seen some good basketball. I've seen the good basketball in the late '90s. I didn't, and I know, and they didn't win all the way. But man, as we start the fourth quarter here, they'll inbound the ball here as they bring up Memphis, bounce pass back to Jones Jr. Jones driving, and he's gonna dunk it. They parted the sea, and he went right to it and dunked it home. 94-79. Knicks can't let this game slip away here. He's quickly bringing the ball up. Quickly over to Grimes. Quentin Grimes rises off a three, and he misses. Rebound by Grizzlies. Here's Bane bringing the ball up. Bane, now he's driving. He loses the ball. Last touch by the Knicks. Oof, that okay. 15 on the shot clock. That didn't look like it. Looked like Bane hit off his knee, but to no avail as they're going to inbound the ball here. 94-79 with 11:22 here. Let's go Knicks. Anderson's going to inbound the ball. Actually, Jones. Back to Clark. Clark driving. Swiped by Burks and good. No call there. So Knicks come up on defense. Here's Burks. Alley-oop to Toppin. Dunks it in. Albie one uses the force. Now 81-94. Let's go. This is what's going to get going. Here we go. Bane will bring the ball up. 94-81. 11 minutes. As the chant of defense reigns in New York. They go Clark with the ball. Back to Bane. Bane rises up for three. That's no good. Rebound, paper mache Noel. Burks passes it quickly. They want to move the ball here. Quickly. In transition. Quickly. Passes it to Toppin. To Grimes. Rises up for three. It's off the front of the rim. I thought I was going in to Clark. So I got a little excited on that call. Here's Bane. Bane driving. And they're going to call a loose ball foul. No basket. This is why our resident GM listens to us. He can't stand the announcement. The announcers. That's why you have us. We appreciate you. As they side out of bounds here, as they'll inbound the ball. Here's Jones driving. puts up the shot in front of the rim, no good. Toppin comes up with the rebound. Obi brings the ball up. Obi hands it off to Grimes. Grimes back to Obi. Obi in the wing. Obi backs in on Clark. He backs it in. He backs in, spins, puts it off the glass, misses. Noel fights for the rebound, comes up Clark. So Obi a little aggressive there, going to the basket as Bane will come up. That's good to see. He's not just chucking up shots. He's trying to penetrate. He is back to Bane. Bane, 8 on the shot clock. Grimes now plays him a little tight. Here's a switch. Noel, loose ball. Grimes come up with the loose ball. Grimes in the front court. And he lays it in, dunks it in. So 83-94. Knicks making a small run here with 9:49. Plenty of time here. It's Grime time. And the referee wants to inbound the ball here again. Hold on. They're going to redo this.
Buddha, namaste. Salute to you.
Namaste. Namaste, my friend.
Marie, thank you so much. Dexter, you're absolutely right.
So they'll inbound the ball to Jones. Jones will bring the ball up. No relation to Kelvin. As Jones brings the ball up here. Picked up by IQ. Jones. Bounce pass to Jones Jr. And that's going to be a blocking on Nolan's Noel. Although it looked like he was a little bit, Jackson looks a little bit wild as Thibodeau looks up on the scoreboard. Knicks are making the playoffs. From your lips to God's ears, Buddha. Buddha namaste. Salute. Subscribe. We're just 55 and counting, closer to 3,000 subscribers. Be part of the Jedi family. We would love to have you aboard. And look like Thibodeau, look, is he going to? No, they thought about he was going to use his challenge there, but no avail. So Jones will go to the free throw line here. 9:34 here, 94-83. Gary Jones misses the free throw. So
Ball
it's
don't lie.
94-83. Ball don't lie, like Chef Dan says. Ball don't lie. Has another free throw coming up here. He goes 1 of 2 from the line. It's 95-83 here with 9:33. As Quickly will bring the ball up here. Half court to Noel. Noel back to Toppin. Toppin back to Quickly. Quickly driving. Rises up for 3. And he hits it. It's good. And is it a foul? And 1. So Quickly has a 4-point play here. So Quickly. Sometimes you got to live and die with it. If that didn't go in, that would have been a bad shot. But he adjusted in mid-flight. And he has a chance for a 4-point play. Shades of the Big L. So IQ, calm, cool, and collective. He hits it, completes the 4-point play. Knicks down 87-95. So Knicks making a run here. Here's Jones as the crowd is engaged with the Chief Defense chant. Back to Jones Jr. Jones rises up for 3. It's from no good. Air ball. Grimes comes up with it. Knicks needs to push. Here's Quickly. Thinking about it. He's going to drum the 3. And he hits again. Back-to-back 3. Emmanuel Quickly. 90-95. So Knicks making a run. 9:03 here. Let's get it. And Quickly. Woo. Yeah. So Quickly inciting the crowd here. It's about time, Kevin T. Jones says. Where's Jeffrey? Jeffrey Hernandez. Don't go to Tampa General yet. Don't go to Tampa General yet. Hold on there. Hang in there.
Don't go. Yeah, hold on.
Get the baby aspirins. Get the baby aspirins. Put the baby aspirin.
9 minutes left. Yeah, we could. Yes. Yeah, we could do some things.
Put the blood pressure pill under your tongue. Hold on. Hang in there. Big task. Nick Pride. Let's get this. Indeed. As there's a timeout on the floor. Nick's down by 5. Oof. That's right. Get that energy up.
Let's get this energy up. Come on, man. We're making this a game.
Let's do it. The crowd is on its feet. The crowd is pumping. The crowd is loud. Now they're going to be a force. The 6 men on the floor there with their noise, and making it tough. Also, you want to see hopefully Morant sits on the bench and comes out cold. Don't allow him to come and take over. You know he's coming in after this timeout,
Yeah, they're gonna put him in after this timeout.
of course.
It's
So you
winning
have to
time.
stop him,
Yeah,
right? And it's good because he has to play now 9 minutes, and if you keep it close like this, by the 2 minute mark, he's gonna be gassed because you're forced to using him now in the 9 minute mark. So let's see. I know he's still a young guy, and he pretty much you could say having kind of like an MVP type of year, but it's still at the end. He gets tired. Yeah, he could get tired. This could be a blowout if the refs were making good calls.
either way.
Yeah, either way.
I say that either way.
Either way, Marie, your statement is absolutely correct, but he could go either way.
Either way.
This is the problem. Every bad shot that goes in. I know quickly we could critique him with that, but so far the 2 years in the league, that's what it is. That's who quickly is. I know it might not be everyone's
Yeah,
cup of coffee, but that's who he is. When he hits it, he could really ignite. Look what he did, igniting the
yeah.
crowd.
Like as much as like that's the
And that's a bad shots. You're right.
it is
Nick
it's
Warren.
a quote unquote bad shot because it
Yes,
doesn't flow with the offense and
right.
time of possession, all that. But it's one of those things where intangibly, if he hits it, the team feels better, and they're kind of moving more with defense, things of that nature. You see the crowd getting into it. Now they have their sixth man back involved, fully invested in the game.
It's a
So,
timeout on the
John
floor,
Lavin,
John.
yeah,
Yes.
it's timeout on the floor right now. Knicks down by 5. Grizzlies had to call the timeout. Agent Super Argo.
Let's go. Yes, indeed. As we're coming back from the timeout, the crowd is on their feet, celebrating, inspiring on the heroes on the floor tonight. 95-90 with as they inbound the ball to Jones. Jones over to Bain, back to Clark. Morant's in the game now. Morant driving on Grimes. He has Grimes on him. 9 on the shot clock. Quentin Grimes all over him. He's driving into the paint. They swarm. Loose ball. Here comes Quickly. Quickly comes up with the loose ball. Quickly driving. Quickly puts up the shot. No call. And then they say turnover. No foul. So neither side, the referee now swallowing their whistles for both sides here. 95-90 with 8:39. So either they're going to call fouls or they're not going to call fouls. They're showing they're not being inconsistent. Knicks on 11-1 run. And they're calling a timeout here, or they're going to hit someone with a technical. Because usually when they stop this, is because they're going to hit a technical foul to someone. Or they're having a clock malfunction. Nope, they're going to the scores table. So
What is it? Time issue again?
another time issue. Something's, what's going on with Spectrum at Dolan? You thought you owned the company. You're giving us some terrible service here. As they're inbound the ball to Morant. Morant has Grimes on him. It's interesting to see. Here's John Morant driving, puts up the floater, front of the rim, and he misses it. But oh my God, the Knicks tipped the ball in. Ah,
Noel.
and then the camera's on Obi, and it was Noel's fault. But here's Burks bounced past her quickly in the paint, quickly got mauled and got hit, and no call. And now they come up with the loose ball. Here's a drive to Bain. Bain thought about the 3. Jones Jr. is going to rise now for 3, and he hits it. It never freaking happens. Never fails with the Knicks. The turnover, no call. The team hits a 3. Always happens. This is like rinse and repeat all the time. The refs swallow their whistles. A questionable call. Team comes on the opposite side, and no matter who it is, Dan, it could be freaking the G League Ignite. And they're playing the Knicks, and that same play they'll hit a 3 in transition. Always happens. But there's a
Oh, it
timeout on
was
the floor.
Obi. Obi tapped it in, trying to get the rebound.
So it was Obi topping, but that transition. Ugh.
Yeah.
So it's back to 10.
But they got it back to 10 in like 2 minutes. We got to run right back. We got to make a run right back and attack them right back.
Yeah, we need to score on this possession off this timeout.
Yeah.
But they're fighting. They're fighting. And interesting to see because you could question the center position part here, Dan, because Noel hasn't given anything, not even on defense. He hasn't blocked the shot. He hasn't done anything really. Just poke away one ball tonight. That's it. You could be questionable on that.
Yeah, and I wish we could say let's just go to Taj, but Taj, we saw it. He's out physicaled by Steven Adams. So it's a bad matchup. Seems
But
like the
Steven
only
Adams is
center
not in the game here at
I
this
know.
point. But they'll
And
once Taj will come in, coach is going to sub immediately to Adams. That's the
yeah,
problem. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you mean with that. But Noel just gotta assert
we need
himself.
yeah. Like
We
I
need,
like I
but Mitchell Robinson is back on the court. I saw when he got up on the storage table before that timeout.
yeah.
Back to back plays on guess who?
That's fair, but I will say that we did all agree that the referees are swallowing their whistles a bit more than usual.
Right, and we benefited from that because there was a play where
Yeah,
Morant got the ball poked. Usually they call a loose ball foul. They didn't. They let it play, and right back to back, the Knicks the same happened. So but let's call spades a spades on that one. That was a fair
yeah.
call. That was a fair call. So we're still in a timeout here. Knicks trying to make a rally here. The crowd, you got the crowd back on its feet. You got the crowd going. Inspired. Let's see if they continue swarming. And they're still gonna. This is a game of runs. The Knicks still gonna give us a run. They're gonna give us a fight here.
I know with them also inserting Mitchell Robinson in. Oh, they have Obi in that lineup as well. You gotta, get attack the paint more. Attack the paint more. Get those guys in foul trouble. Kelvin, you said you breaking open the Henny early. Woo! Noel and Mitch must stay healthy for the playoffs, and whoever say trade RJ was born after 1995. LOL, word is bond.
So we're getting back here. 21 points for Jared Jacks Jr. That's his 19 with 20 plus points. As the inbound ball to Obi Toppin. Back to Mitchell Robinson. Robinson back to Quickly. Quickly rises for three. And that's front of the rim. No good. Jones with the rebound. Oh boy, I can see someone not liking this. Here's Morant. John Morant driving. He's driving in the paint. Puts up the shot. And he misses it. Fights for loose ball rebound. And there's a loose ball foul now. So now they're going to call it physical here. Be interesting to see if it's gonna. Nope, it looks like it's going to be on the Knicks here when they go over the. So it's okay for them to go over the top when they're the rebounder. I thought that's a foul when you go over the top when you have positioning
Nah, they call the foul on Grimes on the drive.
on the drive. Okay,
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. So what do we have here? Another timeout? My goodness,
I think Tibbs is challenging that.
that's a stupid play to challenge. He's not going to win that challenge.
Yeah,
That he's not going to win that challenge. That's a stupid if that's where he uses that there. That's a stupid
I mean,
opportunity.
but then again, a lot of what Grimes is doing is incidental contact. And does he slap down the hand? He missed the hand. It's not a foul.
Salute Melina de Toro. Salute Melina.
But I know what they call incidental contact, and that driving that contact he had on him was incidental.
Let's see. I'm hoping we get that call
Yeah.
reversed, but I don't think so. I hope I'm eating crow. I hope I'm wrong. And she goes, "Let's go defense. Salute." Maria, where you at, Maria? I know you're here. I know you're watching, so I know you're quiet. Yes, I know you're there, Maria. So I know you're cheering us on there. Good luck, charm, always. Hmm.
They're still checking the monitor.
This game might go to overtime. Buddha, hey, tonight we'll take that. We'll go to the fifth quarter.
Yeah.
You win.
Yeah, Calvin. If it was a foul, it was it was definitely not a shooting foul.
They
It's
called
successful.
it successful, but it was changed to quickly instead of Grimes. I mean, really? But
What?
I thought you can't do that. You can't say so. It's still a foul. I told you they weren't going to change that. I told you they wasn't
Oh
going.
my
I told you.
god.
I told you there wasn't. That
That
was a
was
waste.
oh my god.
Now you lost the timeout and you wasted the challenge on the.
No, the challenge was successful, so they give him the timeout back.
Oh, but it was on quickly then. So, but they're still
Yeah.
that's
It's still I mean, you get the
that's like
he
saying you're
missed
the
the first free
you're the
throw. Yeah.
tallest dwarf in the circus. And he goes 1 of 2 from the line here. 101.90 with 7:32. There's plenty of time for the Knicks to make a run here. Down
Yeah.
by 11, but they got to get some stops on defense. Randall's back in the game. Bounce pass to Randall. Randall jump midline jumper misses. Rebound Adams. So here's Morant driving, stops. You got Richard Robinson comes up with a wall. And here's Fournier, but Morant stoles the ball back. My God, here's some sloppy play. Here's John Morant here, trying to push. Morant passes it to Jones Jr. Jones Jr. rises for 3, and that's good. So just like that there, good eye vision here, 104.90. So 14 points just like that as soon as the starting unit comes in. 9-0 run from Memphis. Here's Emmanuel quickly. Back to Fournier. Fournier now is going to chuck a 3, and that's good. So Fournier hits a timely 3 there. 93 to 104. Here's Morant. 23 points for Pepe Le Pew. 7 of 10 from 3-point. And here's Bain. Bain. Trying to get that debit swipe, but misses. Here's Jones. Got Randle on him. Jones poked away by Julius, but last touch by New York. 7 on the shot clock with 6:21 left in the fourth. So Ja got an assist there from Jones Jr. One at 3, but Bain's going to inbound the ball here. 7 on the shot clock. He got it to
From your
Morant.
lips to God's ears, man.
Here's John Morant. Got a pick there, and they're going to call an offensive foul. So he picked on R.J. Barrett, almost threw him over all the way across court. So offensive foul with 6:18 here. Knicks possession. They'll inbound the ball to quickly. Back to Randall. Back to quickly. Quickly will bring the ball up. They need to move play with some urgency. I hate that lethargic walking up. Here's Fournier. Fournier driving. Puts up the floater. It's good. So Pepe Le Pew making 95 to 94. 9-point game with 6 minutes to go here. Here's Morant bringing the ball up. Can this team have enough here? Morant has RJ on him. RJ now fights over the screen, and now Morant drives for 3 in front of the rim. No good. Here's Barrett. It's Randall. Randall bring the ball up. Randall over to Fournier. Fournier curls for 3. It's good. Pepe Le Pew won a 3-pointer. 98-104. Ah, damn it. Why did they show this guy?
Nah, don't talk about it.
Ruined my night.
Don't. They're gonna show it on my screen too.
98 with 104.
Yeah, Buddha. I mean, like they gotta close out on the run. 5 minutes here left in the quarter. They gotta close out on the run and make it closer. We haven't gotten it like we've gotten it as close as 5 points. This is what 6 points here. We gotta bring it closer. We gotta make it. We gotta really make it a game.
It's a 2-possession game.
Yeah.
Right now, it's a 2-possession game right now with 5:38 here. But we got to still play defense. We got to play defense, be smart, and not leave it deep because they're going to try to get some perimeter threes going, and they're not. You could see tonight they're not afraid of shooting the 3 ball.
Dexter, you're absolutely right. Knicks hanging around, and it's still early. 5 minutes left. A lot can happen. But they are. I'm
Unfortunately,
seeing them now. They're really the Grizzlies are starting to be content with shooting the threes, and that's kind of giving us a way to get back into the game. We gotta attack the rim, and if it's not
uh-oh.
there, then kick out for threes.
There's a little bit of a hiccup here, a little back and forth melee, not a brouhaha, but a little bit of a tussle here between both benches. When we came back out of the timeout, they were all in each other's grill, but the referees stepped in there. So they trying to rally here. The Grizzlies look like they're rallying. They look like they're reeling right now. Look at the young team. Let's see if they're poised. They're in Madison Square Garden, a hostile crowd. The Knicks, as a group, got in their face a moment when we got back from the timeout. Let's see. Let's see if that could be an intimidating factor. Building team, a team that's struggling. Maybe there's something that can help them galvanize here at home against this young, pretty good team, fourth in the West. Let's see. Let's see what happened there. As we'll come back from the quickly was in there, and I know something was said. A quick, so I don't know what happened there.
Nah, it's Desmond Bain and Julius Randle.
Okay. Oh, Randall and Bain. Okay. All right. Jose, salute, Jose. So Randall in there. So he says, "I'll see ya. I'll see you in the first round in the playoffs with the Kings." That's what he just told them, or with the Dallas Mavericks.
Hey,
So let's see if any double technicals or any double fouls will be asserted here as the referee put Ben Simmons in the game. Life for Frederick. So each one has a foul. So the offsetting fouls here. So
okay. Offsetting tax.
offsetting technical fouls. Bain and
Okay.
Randall both receive technical fouls here. So no free throws here, just a wash at this point. Randall's still jarring a little bit. But hey, you want to do the drawing, play on the floor, my friend. Shut up and
Yeah.
get out there and beat them. Then after the game is over, you could gloat and talk crap all you want with a victory. Here's a inbound pull. He will finally get the inbound here with 5:37. So Morant back to Williams. Actually, the neophyte's in there with 5 minutes. Bounce pass to Adams. Adams has it trying to work with on Mitchell Robinson one-on-one. Now he shot clock at 6. Morant puts up the floater, front of the rim. Real Madness had a hands on it, but right to Jones Jr. Right open for Bain, and he freaking hits a 3-pointer. Man, 107-98, so close, but no cigar. 107-98 with 5 minutes. That was a backbreaker for now. But
And he's
quickly,
talking the most trash to Randall too.
and Randall driving. Randall up in the air, passes the quickly back to Randall, and they're gonna call traveling on so quickly. So a little bit discombobulated here right now. So Knicks gotta be careful here. They had to stop there, but Steven Adams went his linked with his arms, and he knocked the ball right out of RJ right into the hands of the Grizzlies. That's what I keep saying. We need linked. We're too short as a team. Here's Morant bringing the ball up. They need to stop here. Just under 5 minutes. Morant passes a 3-pointer to Williams, the rookie, and he misses front of the rim. Loose ball, and they're gonna call a loose ball foul. And is it on Jack Jr. or is it on Randall?
It's on
And it's a loose
Julius.
ball on Julius Randle. This is what happens, and you can't argue. You got to keep shut because they're watching him. So this is a bad. They get another shot clock, a 14 on the shot clock. Morant, they're gonna kill some more time. Here's Morant driving. Morant driving, puts up the layup, and it's good. Bad sequence here of events here for the Knicks. 109-98. Timeout on the floor. They want to see what happened there. They got to look themselves in the mirror. They had momentum. They had momentum. They were playing well. They were doing well, and there was no need of getting a double technical. Then the refs decided they want to talk it over, freezes out the momentum, and then they don't close out on that rebound. I mean, they're Knicks becoming their own worst enemies. They don't have the luxury to play sloppy or make those kind of mistakes. They got to play nearly perfect if they wanted to pull this out. And there's still plenty of time, but man, that's if they don't pull this out, they got to look themselves in the mirror.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Randall, I'm surprised, because Toppin accidentally hit a ball in, and you're gonna, we always argue about this with the Toppin. Eugenio, salute, Eugenio, salute in the Facebook app, salute, watching along with us.
Life of a predicate. Salute to you.
And the predicate says Bernard King wants his number back, bro.
Yeah, that's how you spell his name, Buddha. He's still a rookie. Like we saw him play in the G League last night. He got 11 points, 14 rebounds. He's still doing a lot of things off of sheer athleticism right now. He doesn't position himself well in certain situations, and like in the offensive sets and on the defensive sets, sometimes he can be a space cadet. And that's really like you need your big man to at least have a body on him at all times. Sometimes he just stands there not really paying attention.
He gets beat a lot on the backdoor cuts. As they showing the replay there is Randle. I think Randle fouled there, so I got to see what happened there. 109-98. Knicks have time here, but they cannot let this game get away. At this point, Argo, don't put your dreams, don't hold your breath if Reddish is gonna play for his length. They're not gonna play him, dude. It's
Yeah,
gonna
they're
get
not
another
gonna play him.
It's gonna be another DNP. I mean, I don't know why he's getting the Frank Ntilikina treatment and the Kevin Knox. I don't get it, but there's plenty. We'll see after February 10th. As they inbound the ball here, quickly we'll bring the ball up, bounce past to Mitchell Robinson. And they're gonna call a foul on a screen, fighting over a screen on a hooking. Knicks not in the bonus yet, so they'll side out of bounces here. Knicks needs to go 4:30 here. The foul was on William as Fournier will inbound the ball to Randle. Randle back to Robinson. Robinson to quickly off the curl, quickly driving, puts up the scoop layup, scores. So Emmanuel quickly scores 100 to 109, 9-point lead here with 4:18 here. Here's Morant bringing the ball up. 11 points from Emmanuel quickly, 3 of 10 from the field with 3 assists. Morant has RJ on him. He's looking for a high screen. Here's Adams with the high screen. RJ and Mitchell Robinson follow him. Loose ball, still, loose ball, volleyball, right to the hands of Williams for 3, and he hits it. It never fails, folks, with the Knicks. These second chance swing plays, 50-50 balls, right in the hand of Memphis for 3-pointers. My God, rinse and repeat, 111-100. Here's Julius in the paint into Mitchell Robinson, butterfingers it. Here comes the turnover. Here's John Morant. Going in the paint. Euro step. Passes it back out to Bane. Bane thought about the 3. Driving in the paint. Puts the floater up. Misses. Front of the rim. Rebound quickly. Quickly wants to push. Quickly continues to dribble. Quickly looking up. Quickly. Julius Randle was wide open, but he's too short. And a last touch by Jones Jr. He doesn't have the elevation or the height as an Obi Toppin. So that's Randle couldn't get it. Jones got a hand on it. Out of bounds. Knicks ball. And they're going to have a few. I'll tell you in a minute how many shots on the shot clock once they show the replay. And the inbound of Randle, 15 on the shot clock. Julius passes it quickly on the curl. Quickly rises up for 3. And in front of the rim, rebound Jones. 3 minutes here. 11 points. The Grizzlies up by 11 with 3 minutes. Knicks need a stop. And they need buckets. Here's Morant in the paint. He has Randle on him. He's going to back him up. He's going to try to blow by him. And he passes it to Jones Jr. Back to Bane. Bane thought about the 3, but Mitchell Robinson's there to block it. Here's RJ Barrett on the fast break. RJ running. RJ Euro step. Puts it up. Blocked. Last touch. Morant. Good job there. They saved the ball. So RJ Barrett got blocked there. Morant will bring the ball with 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Now they try to trap. They pass to Bane. Over to Jones Jr. 13 on the shot clock. Jones Jr. driving in the paint. Spins. Puts up the shot. Blocked by Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson doing all he can. But here comes quickly with the ball. Passes it out to RJ. RJ in transition with the dunk. It's good. 102, 101, 111. With 2 minutes here. I don't think there's enough time, folks. Here's Morant bringing the ball. 2 minutes here. Over to Bane. Over to Williams. Back to Bane. Back to Morant. They're going to try to kill as much clock as possible. RJ. Morant now drives, goes to the paint, blocked, but they call a foul on Mitchell Robinson. Robinson, as Durant goes hard on the floor, he walks right over him. So this is the advantage of having a point guard on your team that wants to finish and close out a game. Attention to front office, New York Knicks. This is what you need. See that? You see what a point guard could do in the closing? And John Morant was trying to posterize Mitchell Robinson. He says, not tonight. Ball don't lie. He misses the first free throw here. So he tried to go at Mitchell Robinson. He held his ground. He says, nope, not tonight. 101, 111, 102. Another free throw coming up for John Morant. Ja hits 1 of 2 here, makes it a 112, 102, 10-point game here, 150. RJ driving. RJ bounced past the Fournier. Fournier puts up the shot, and Mitchell Robinson cleans it up. And Jared Jones had a piece of it. 111, 104, 1 minute and 45 here. Knicks got to play some defense. They need some stops. They need to turn the ball over, get some steals. They're going to play full court, trying to get the ball. Morant passes it, traps it over to Bane. Bane gets it across the timeline. Across the court. Fournier knocks it out of bounds. 17 on the shot clock with a minute and 39. 111, 104. A slim chance here. But the Knicks got to stop. Here's Morant. Ja passes it. Tipped. Last touch by New York here. 12 on the shot clock. So Ja's telling Zaire to come get the pass. Zaire Williamson. It's interesting. They're going to have the rookie inbound the ball here. I will play pressure on the inbounder. But Fournier has his back turned. Back to Morant. Morant passes to Williams. Pass to Bane. Bane wide open for 3. And that's in front of the rim. Rebound by Randle. Randle. Look up. There's people. Look up. Here's Fournier. Fournier driving. Fournier puts up the shot. It's good. So 106, 112, a 2-possession game here with a minute and 19 here. Bane passes it to Williams. Williams, front court there. He has Steven Adams for Julius Randle mismatch. Ball knocked away. Here's Bane. Bane rises up for 3, and that's good. So that's a key 3-pointer. Wow. 115 and 106. Bane come up clutch there. He would have missed that. That would have been a tight. They would have gotten tight there. So that was a big clutch, wide open 3-pointer from Bane. That's going to shut up Julius Randle. This is why you got to play and stay humble and play within your head. You don't go jawing to other team when you're trailing. And we had the loose ball. We're not winning the 50-50 battles. We're losing those 50-50 balls. Steven Adams tipping balls and just right over the head. And of course, because we decide that we want to be a 6'6" team, 6'7" team, and we don't want any length. We don't get players who are 6'8" with 7-foot wingspan. We seem to not to trade for them. Oh wait, we do, but they sit on the bench. $115 and 106 here with a minute and 8 here.
Maria, salute to you. Still supporting. Down by 9. 3-possession game. 1 minute left.
3-possession game. Anything is possible.
Anything can happen. Yep.
Anything's possible. Fournier with 30 points, I think, tonight. So they'll inbound the ball here. As Randle gets the ball. Randle driving. Randle puts up the shot. Blocked. Randle again wants to go back at it, but he's stuffed. Back to RJ, who's going to take an impossible shot. Front of the rim. Morant. So they missed here. 55 seconds here. As Ja drives. Stops. He keeps his dribble. He's driving in the paint, and he's going to put it up, and he scores. So 117, 106. That should about do it. 42 seconds. RJ Barrett. RJ, baseline. RJ passes it to Fournier. Fournier, 14 on the shot clock. Fournier Gonna rise up for three, and he misses. Loose ball, fight for loose ball. Randle gets called for a loose ball foul. So free throws will come up here for Jared Jack Jr.
Yeah, and he just flopped on that one. Yeah. Oh man. Interesting game.
So you wasted a 30-point performance from Evan Fournier tonight, 21-point performance from RJ Barrett, 18-point performance for maybe hopefully this is the final game for Julius Randle, 18 points, 9 assists, 11 rebounds, one rebound, one assist shy of a triple double. But you know what? It looks nice in the trading. You know what? February 3rd is tonight. About 2 hours away. I hope that's his final stat line as the New York Knicks, in my opinion.
Yeah, he just got teched out.
He got kicked out.
He just got teched out. Yeah.
Yeah, that should be his final game as a New York Knick. If you ask me.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I'm hoping. And I'm gonna sound like the preacher from Coming to America. If there's a God out there, I want Julius Randle gone. Oh yeah. We need him out there. We need him gone. We need him packing. And he hits a pair of free throws, 120 to 106. Randle's gotta go. Julius. And RJ with the stuff. Empty calorie dunk there. 108, 120, but he still fights. The Knicks still keep Morant. 22 seconds here. They still keep it into Williams. Williams driving. Passes it to Bane. And was there a whistle? No. I thought I heard a whistle, but no. But Bane driving, stops out. So they'll eat out the clock. 120 to 108. The Knicks lose this game. Final game at home before they go on this 5-game West Coast trip starting Saturday night against the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, in the past, this Lakers will be a tough opponent, but I think that's the type of team that you want to play, like a Sacramento. Although they got players though, but I still think that that's a good game for the Knicks on Saturday night to play on first game on the road trip, 8:00 start, 8:30 start, but 8:00 here on the Jedi Network. Don't forget to tune in for the MMA program tomorrow night with Chef Dan in Austin. They're going to break down the MMA program. Please, the link is up there. The link is ready to go. So, just follow us there. Just for those who support, that's the StreamYard link. Join us tomorrow night. They will have some good breakdown of the MMA programming. Also, the G Money Report Hoop Show and podcast will be on Saturday as well, but early in the afternoon before the live game, and of course we'll be on doing the Knicks and Lakers from the crypto arena in Los Angeles. Boy, man, what a performance from Fournier, 30 points. All that does, Chef Dan, is proving their trade value. That's all they're doing. Is showing their trade value to see if they get there. Thank you, Melina. I appreciate you coming along and watching us. I hope you enjoyed the watch along, not the outcome. I appreciate you guys. I always enjoy spending my time watching the Knicks basketball with you guys, win or lose. It's always fun to bring this game to you guys and just watch along and have fun, laugh, and go with that roller coaster motion that is the New York Knicks, up and down. The good, the bad, and the ugly with this team. I appreciate it. I want to spend it with the fan base, and the fan base with my Jedi family, and I appreciate you guys allowing me to spend this, good or bad, win or lose, to be with you guys. It's to me, that's the icing on the cake, the silver lining, the best outcome, win or lose, that I spend it with you guys. So hopefully the Knicks get this situation under control here. February 3rd, if there is a trade, please execute it. I'm saying we're close. I'm thinking if we need to sell Randle 75 cents on the dollar, let's do it. And I'm actually at a point right now to even going as low as 65 cents to the dollar, not 50 cents, 65 cents to the dollar for Julius, because he needs to really, Dan, he really has to get a better change of scenery, man.
So tonight, the Knicks shot 38 of 88 for 43%. The Grizzlies shot 44 of 102 for 43%. They had effectively 20 more shots than us.
Right.
3-pointers, the Knicks shot 12 of 36. The Grizzlies shot 16 of 39. Knicks shot 33%. They shot 41%. Free throws, the Knicks shot 20 of 26 for 77%. The Grizzlies shot 16 of 23 for 70%. Rebounds, the Grizzlies had 51. The Knicks had 48. Offensive rebounds, the Grizzlies had 15. The Knicks had 13. Assists, the Grizzlies had 30. The Knicks had 23. Steals, the Grizzlies had 11. The Knicks had 5. Blocks, the Grizzlies had 5. The Knicks had 10. Turnovers, the Grizzlies had 9. The Knicks had 15. Points in the paint, the Grizzlies had 48. The Knicks had 50. Second chance points, the Grizzlies had 25. The Knicks had 15. Fast break points, they had 16. The Knicks had 18. Points off of turnovers, they had 17. We had 10. The biggest lead they had was 19. The biggest lead the Knicks had was 1. Yeah, that's it. As far as the stats for the game, the leading scorer for the Knicks was Evan Fournier with 30 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. After that was R.J. Barrett, 23 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. After that was Julius Randle, who got ejected. He had 18 points, 12 rebounds, 9 assists. Then is Mitchell Robinson, 14 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist. Then is Emmanuel Quickley, 11 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Quentin Grimes and Alec Burks tied up with 4 points. Grimes had 2 rebounds. Burks had 1 rebound, 1 assist. Obi Toppin, 2 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. I like Obi getting 6 rebounds tonight. That's really good. And then Taj Gibson had 2 points. The leading scorer for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr., he had 26 points, 10 rebounds, 1 assist. Then is John Morant, 23 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists. Then is Zaire Williams, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Then is DeAndre Melton, 14 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Desmond Bane, 13 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Brandon Clark, 10 rebounds, 10 points, 7 rebounds. Kyle Anderson, 4 points, 1 rebound, 5 assists. Tyus Jones, 4 points, 2 assists. Conchar, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. And Steven Adams, 2 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I know it sounds like a broken record if you listen to us, but Zaire Williamson, rookie, the same this year's draft. How many points he had? 21 points. Am I correct?
Yeah.
They play the rookies. Other teams play their rookies. We saw Chris DeWalte play the rookie. You see other teams, they play the rookie. But this team, they know they need to earn their playing time. They need to sit them. Although I could be hypocritical as well because Quentin Grimes did play. How many minutes did Grimes play, Chef Dan, tonight? Did he average 17 minutes?
Grimes played 15 minutes tonight.
I mean, compared to Williamson's, how many?
Zaire Williams played 33 minutes.
Okay, and he didn't look like an overmatched rookie out there. And he was I think he was drafted in the mid rounds, in the mid round. I think 16ish, 17ish. Williams got drafted. My point is, they play. This is my, if they got it, they got it, guys. If they could play, they could play. I don't know what it is that they gotta show or see for them to play them. Earlier, I forgot to upload the footage. I should have uploaded the footage. Quentin Grimes hit 24 straight shots in a row tonight. I don't understand. Sometimes you shoot like dog crap in warm-ups, and then when you come to the game, you're unconscious. But he was having a shoot around, and they document. If you go look at it on Twitter, in 24 shots in a row he hit tonight, warming up, and you only played him for You know, do you sometimes I wonder, do you have the pulse of this team? Do you understand, you know, you know, take the, you know, you see RJ was hot, we went away from that. There's certain things there, you know, and I'm not blaming Tom Thibodeau. I love Tom Thibodeau as a head coach, but man, something's got to give here. You know, why is it? It's
Here's the rough part about tonight's game. I'm sorry, I had to just go silent. I had to gather my thoughts for a little.
no, that's fine. No, that's phenomenal. I definitely
Um, it started off with the lackluster beginning we have, right? So we get ourselves in this hole all the time.
right.
But then we're fighting back. We notice that RJ is getting to the line. He's figuring things out, right? He's getting to the line. He's helping us get back to the game. Somewhere along in the third quarter and in the beginning of the fourth quarter, when we had the opportunity to make this a game, we elected to go for 3-pointers and we were missing the 3-pointers. We went 12-36 tonight. It like those shots were pivotal shots. We needed that, right? We needed those shots. Reynaldo, salute to you. We know we need a point guard. We know we need a point guard at this point, right? We needed to make those shots. Those were pivotal moments. Like you say, man, those are points that we need. Those are pivotal points that, you know, if we didn't, you know, if we made those shots, we're probably singing a different tune. It's like that happens, right? But then Randle compounds it with the back and forth he has with Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane is already he's a shooter. He gets streaky and he had already made one. Don't amp the shooter. The game is close. What are you even doing over there in their huddle? That's what what are you doing over there in their huddle?
He poked the bear. You poked the bear, and I was mentioning because Dan, you poked the bear. You went in there to draw, and what you did was instead of then they went into double technicals to review that. Then you lost momentum there. You know, I understand it. Maybe if it was the other
To
way
jaw
around,
for what? Jaw for what? You didn't lead at all.
right? You didn't do nothing. You didn't impact the game.
And see, and this is why, and like they have them as like certain apps, you know, when they do the scores, they have him as our most impactful player. But if you watch the game tonight, he wasn't our most impactful
No,
player. It's just the counting stats say he was closer to a triple double than the rest of the team. So what?
it was RJ who was the most impactful. To be honest with you, drawing fouls early in the first half, getting to
He
the
slowed
going.
down the
Yeah,
clock, all that, and he
yeah.
was making some free throws. He had missed some, you know, it hurt that he missed some, but he's still growing. He's still 21 years old, you know, so we expect him to continue growing. But my God, Julie, that was not the smart thing to do.
No, that was and that's not and that's a pinpoint. No, you know that was the only reason. No, it
No,
wasn't.
we didn't make shots.
We
We
didn't make
didn't make
shots.
shots. We
Right.
didn't go after the loose balls when we were supposed to, and we didn't play defense until it was too late. And that's a bad habit of ours. But
And
then
only that, the
I'm
50-50 balls.
the 50-50 balls, the loose balls, those we didn't get those. But then here's what ultimately gets to me. Two things. One, what Randall did was just, you know, it was irresponsible. And that's not something a leader does. I don't know, maybe he's learned, like, this is like, I don't even want to liken him to this player, man. But you know how after Magic came off the finals MVP and then he had that tragic Johnson run? And it's like maybe you have to go through it. But I mean, let him go through it and then exercise that on someone else's team. Because we've only had one good year of Randall.
That's it. And it was a shorting year with no crowd, no crowd, no expectation. Let's face it, guys. It was
And
no
that's
crowd,
look,
no expectations.
and that's my first issue, right? My second issue, if Kemba Walker is giving us 0 points,
That's another one.
and the only thing he can do is draw a charge from time to time, I need to know what is the difference between him and Deuce McBride right now.
Exactly. Exactly. Because he's not giving you nothing on defense. So as much as you want to complain about Deuce McBride being overmatched or gonna get his lunch eaten by other point guards, so is Kemba Walker, and Kemba Walker's been in the league for over 10 years. So, and at least McBride is still young and will try to continue to grow, and you don't know what his ability and his talent and his athleticism could bring us. So we already know what you're gonna get out of Kemba Walker. Yeah, I agree with you on that, Dan. And also Alec Burks was not impactful. I think he
He,
had a
he-
he had a terrible game.
all
He
in all,
seems worn down.
the biggest thing for me that coming to like watching this game, man, the biggest thing for me that really hits home was the loose balls, not getting those 50-50 balls. Some hustle, not playing defense until it was too late, and we just needed to hit shots. Those three things I can concretely say are the reasons why we lost this basketball game tonight. But Randall doing what he did not help at all.
Yeah, and before I want you to read that there before from Buddha Namaste. I've been saying this since November, since last March. It's going to be almost a year now. March is on its way next month. I've been saying since March. Even when Randall was going through that MVP, I embrace him as an MVP player, but I've been saying that, and I was told by executive from another organization, Randall was not was is a Knicks. The front office don't view him that high. They changed the narrative of his play, and I said they're gonna trade him, they're gonna move him. I said that since last March. I've never been to Randall. I embraced that he was our superstar, and he put the franchise on his back, but I was all for it. We need to trade him in the offseason, last offseason, sign and trade him, get him out, get something with the high value. I was all for it. And I didn't even see the playoff run. It's on the YouTube channel. I'm not talking from the side of my mouth or hide sites. I've been saying since last March. Those that know me on stream, that see me, I came from Knicks Real Talk, and I mentioned that on there. It's a March 26th, 27th show. I remember I've been saying that since then, and I stay with it. Now, it doesn't mean that I cannot root for Randall and I want him to do well for our team. Absolutely. But I've been saying since last March, we got to trade Randall. We got to get rid of Randall. I don't think I knew it. I don't hate to say I told you so, but we have to explore what we could get for him. I don't think he's the type of person I mentioned it before. Like I'm mentioning, I'm sorry for those that know me that I sound like I'm repeating myself, but there's new folks that came in the chat, new folks that are listening. I said that he's the type of player that he could get you just to the promised land, but he's not the one that could get you over. And if those are that know the Bible, you know that Moses never went to the promised land. He stood back in the desert, and I know, and he helped free the Israel from Egypt, but he didn't make it, and that's the Judas. I know I'm going a little off rails here, but he didn't. There's certain people that don't get to go to the full promised land. They get you there. And I think Randall's that type. I think Randall's the type of player that will help jumpstart a team to start playing well, help develop young kids, and then you move him for assets because he's not that type of player that gets you over that hump. And I think, I'm sorry, I feel Julius Randle's at that point.
Buddha, I understand what you're saying in the sense of I thank Randall for what he did. I understand that. And even the run last year, I'm not ingrateful to that run. But realistically, looking at the pieces we have on the court, I'm not saying that these guys play better without him. It's just that when he is the number one option, we're clearly seeing that these guys are not playing to their best ability. But then the worst part about it is when Randall has the opportunity sometime to just defer to someone else, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good when he's the second option. It doesn't look good when he's the first option. At this point, it looks like It looks like the best way, the best version of Julius Randle you could get is a guy who was the first guy off of the bench playing with the starting unit, and then he plays into the into the bench role, and he can take advantage of those guys. That's what it looks like right now. You said that Randle is a star, but not a superstar. Got to find someone to take the heat off Randle.
I agree with that, but
I
Julius doesn't allow that though.
He doesn't allow that, and it doesn't seem like the front office is willing to allow that. There's rumors in part thanks to reporting from Knicks Film School that they got a source that says when Kemba got benched, the guy that was really upset at Kemba being benched was Evan Fournier. Reason being, he felt that Thibodeau was not being unbiased. He felt that you could have had reprimands for Randle, but you didn't. But you had it for Kemba. He was the easy guy, and now we are where we are. And now it's like the first name is getting out that they really want to move out of there is Evan Fournier.
And I know
I
he's
don't
been
know what.
inconsistent. I know Fournier has been inconsistent, but man, I think he has more 30-point games than Julius Randle.
Yeah.
And that shows something, you know. And
Like,
yeah.
like man, like this is my thing, Buddha. This is what we all came into this year hoping. And it was like like we thought this was the best case scenario. Was that Randle wasn't what he was the first year. He's not what he was last year. He's in either of those, but if you can find something happy in the middle where maybe he's not as consistent with the mid-range shot, maybe he's not, consistent with certain things, but he's more consistent with other things. Like man, how am I gonna say this? Earlier this year, we saw him slacking on defense in ways that were like not cool. I remember there was a clip circulating around on Twitter because this was Randle all of last year. You remember the Lakers game where AD is all the way in the back, Randle is taking a free throw. He makes the free throw, then sprints all the way down the court, and then switches with Reggie Bullock, and now he has Anthony Davis. And they highlight that because it's like, yo, he knows his responsibility as a defender. Sometimes that type of action, like he doesn't even need to be a vocal leader. That type of action, you can follow that, and he's a leader through his actions. That's what he showed us all throughout last year. He's not a leader through like being vocal. He's a leader through his actions, and we're watching his actions right now. When this isn't stuff that I'm just seeing this game. This is stuff I'm seeing all throughout the year. The constant complaining to the refs, not getting back on defense. That you're settling for certain shots that when you don't need to. Like the beginning of this game, why was Randle like all the first quarter? He just decided, I'm just gonna spot up three. You know who you are. You're Julius Randle. You do your damage in the paint. Attack him in the paint. That's why it's frustrating, man. 10:33, man. An hour and a half to go.
And guys, and Buddha Namaste, we all want the Knicks to win. We all want to win. We're not here rooting for them for the worst and wanting. I don't want to be in the freaking lottery, dude. I don't want to see that schmuck come out there with that smile. Then when the Knicks with that smirk that the Knicks are gonna pick 10th or 9th, with the envelope and no, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see nobody on the dais where thinking that they're gonna get the first pick and we're gonna no, I don't. I want to be plain. I want to hear, the national broadcast, Mike Breen, well, in this case, it'll be us doing the watch along, but in the past, to see the national broadcast where our team on the playoffs and now and not wishing, oh man, I wish my team was there. No, I want to be there. It was nice, even though we lost in 5 games to the Hawks. It was a nice, to see them there.
I'm not even gonna lie, man.
As much as
And this is
frustrating
just
it was.
look, yeah, it was frustrating getting the gentleman's sweep. It truly was. But here's the one thing I can say is that watch it like now, like even remembering that time we spent in the playoffs, and even like to this day now, because they gentlemen sweeped us, the animosity we have for the Hawks, and now the back and forth we have between the Knicks fans and the Hawks fans, that's the only way rivalries are getting built in the NBA now. That is the only way nowadays. Like that's the only way. We'd have to repeatedly see a certain opponent. And truthfully, man, like truthfully, Buddha, I'm like you said, keep hope alive. What I would truthfully hope for is that by the trading deadline, we trade Kemba, we trade Alec Burks, we trade Noel. We get back a big that can help out, and take in Noel's place, and then we open up we open up some room for Cam Reddish and more of the young guys, and then the injection of youth, along with having Julius Randle still on the team, it propels us into a playing spot, and then from there we just let the chips fall where they may. You guys have one, like you guys got to win, and you're in. Lose and you're out, but you gotta, the severity of this. It's not the regular season anymore. I would love to see that, but the Julius Randle we're seeing right now, I don't think we make it to the play-in.
Maybe that's what too.
You said,
Vernon made a good point. Go ahead, read that. That's a
you
freaking
said
good point.
maybe Kemba spoke up about letting guards be guards to Tibbs, like Rivers gone or Peyton gone. I
That's a you know what? I never thought about that, Mr. Vernon. You have point
Rivers
guards.
Rivers
Rivers.
may have had a point, but Alfred Payton, I don't know, because that year he was struggling. We may have
Okay.
wanted him to convert more. Like we wanted Alfred Payton to convert. We wanted him to get more points. It wasn't like the fans were proactively rooting for Payton to put up donuts. Payton was a good, like Payton could get to the rim. He's a good defender. It's just that when his shots stopped falling, like the Alfred Payton we're seeing last year, that curse somehow fell onto Julius Randle, and that's what we're seeing this year. When you see a player that cannot hit their shot, like they can do it, like they can get right up to the rim, they can get right to the same spot that they used to. It's just that the ball is not falling for them. You see that their defense starts to regress, and everything gets worse and worse and worse and worse. Joe Curry, I see you proposing a trade for Karl Anthony Towns. It doesn't work because Karl Anthony Towns and Tom Thibodeau doesn't work. And Karl Anthony Towns needed the coach that he has currently, along with D'Angelo Russell and Anthony Edwards and Malik Beasley, in order for those guys to be making the run that they're making right now. And they're still not a top contender in the Western Conference.
But there is a trade rumor though.
Yeah,
I did see that trade rumor Joe Curry wrote. Prince,
Malik Beasley.
Beasley, Prince, and there was a third team involved. It was a 3-team deal to where the Knicks were Randall was going to be shipped out. I think we were going to get Beverly with along with another player. I'll look at that. I saw it earlier briefly. I did see that around being mentioned, but I want to touch this point here. Rivers, you saw what he did in the playoffs with Denver. Rivers still was serviceable. We mentioned that. Paying, I understand what you mentioned. You were absolutely right with the eye test and stuff. Also pressure. He totally didn't want to be here either. They couldn't get rid of another point guard because that would have been 2 point guards in a row ruined last season. You know, but there's some truth to that. Now Kemba Walker, I know Kemba Walker doesn't help himself either with his health issues, but there might be some truth with that with the point guard with number 30 here. Remember, Payne is still, and I keep saying, you can't take it away. He was the leading scorer, triple double for the Orlando Magics. Is Alfred Payne. He leads the Orlando Magics to this day in triple double. The guy knows how to pass. He might not shoot. He may be crap shooting, but one thing you don't forget is how to get those assists and set your players up to scoring. And I don't know, there might be something there with that. Not to 100%, but there's got to be something there to what he's saying.
20 of 30 games, point guards need to handle ball, not just hang in corner unless bona fide,
Corner shooter.
unless a bona fide corner three shooter. You're absolutely right, Vernon. You're absolutely right. And that's another thing with in regards to Julius Randle and Buddha that we were talking about, man, is that's when, like, when Randle looks like a second option, he's sometimes just disengaged. Sometimes in the offense, disengaging in defense. And when you have a guy like when he's your when your second option is disengaged, it sometimes does even like it sometimes, I don't know how else to say it. Like, it does even worse damage than if he was your first option and the shot's just not falling. Man.
No, you're
10:40,
right.
man. An hour and 20 minutes left until he can be traded.
That you're right. You're right. So with that said, we shall see Saturday night if for the watch along. But tune in for the MMA. Please tune in, support the MMA program. If you don't like the MMA, just take a look, listen to it, break it down. There'll be if it's a little late for you, there's also available on the audio platform or watch it on replay. We could really use it. We're 55 away from 3,000 subscribers as well. Please share it to someone who knows who like even MMA. Just share it on your YouTube channel. Maybe someone who follows you watches it and gets hooked and join us and be part of the family. And also the G Money Hoop show. G Money Hoop will be breaking it down. If anything happens, any trade or anything like that, we will come up with an emergency stream and come on immediately. So that's why you guys hit the notification bell while you're at it. Once you subscribe, the notification bell to notify, let you guys know if anything happens. We'll come up and give our opinions, but we don't want to try to saturate too much because when what happens when you put too much ice in the drink, it waters it down. So we don't want to be
Most definitely.
too much on the air to water ourselves down like some other, no taking shots at no one. Everyone do what they do, but we don't want to be too much of a watered down content.
Most definitely. And we will all be checking our phones tonight after 12 o'clock to see if there are any notifications. Probably not. Most of us will probably go to sleep at 2 a.m. with our retinas burning, talking about why aren't they moving? Why aren't they moving? But we got to be patient right now, man. I'm upset at this game, but at the end of the day, we got to smile, got to move on. We play the Lakers in La La Land this Saturday.
No
Hopefully,
LeBron.
no LeBron, but there is Anthony Davis. Hopefully, we secure that victory, and then we go into Monday playing the Utah Jazz, who've been reeling a couple of games. So hopefully, we can defeat the Utah Jazz finally, because it's been a while since we've defeated them, since the Knicks have won in Utah, right?
It's been quite some years. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Well, with
So
that
we
said,
just
guys,
gotta,
yeah, we sucked this year, but we'll come back strong next year. The season's not over still, though.
It's
You
not
know,
over. It's not over. That's why there's still hope that after the trade deadline, there's still enough games, and the guys, like the conference is still tight enough to where if we get a better record than the Hawks are the only team the Hawks are the team right now that are holding us back from being in the play-in. As long as we can secure a better record than the Hawks, then we'd be in the play-ins and they'd be in lottery bound.
here's I'm a proponent. My last thought of the night: if the Knicks could somehow be 2 games under 500 before the trade at the trading deadline, before they go up against Golden State, that's the night before the trading deadline. The night of the trading deadline, there'll be 27 games left at that night, February 10th. If the Knicks could go from that 27 game 17-10, and there'll be just 5 games over 500, I'll sign up. You know what? Here's my pen. And you're telling me right now, Jedi, I'll sign right now. As a Knicks fan, I'll sign up right now. Be 2 games under 500 going against Golden State. Or even win or lose, maybe 3, whatever. And then you go 17-10. You'll be 4 games or 5 games over 500. That's gonna get the playoff. I think that'll be the number 7th, or even maybe possibly 6, depending how everything maneuvers. You can't ask for that, and that, people, despite other content creators says the season's over, we suck, we're not gonna make it. No, just tread water here to the trading deadline, and then you really have to go 17-10, and I think they'll be in good shape.
Most
That's my hope.
definitely. At
Yeah.
this point right now, we don't need to go in the lottery for any more players. It would be like if we somehow ended up with a high lottery pick and whatever, but we know the Knicks draft luck, so it is what it is. So at this point, we still have a reason to play out this season. There's still plenty of young guys on our team, and they need to know really what it's like to play out a season, try and win, have a winning record, try and get in, play for something. And if they do get into the play-in, from there, that's a whole nother experience that they need themselves at the NBA level. So I'm not giving up on the season, not one bit. It's frustrating, yes, but I'm not giving up on it. And that's my last message.
All right, guys. We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow night. For those that will join us, we will urge you to join us. Let's get those subscribers up, and we'll definitely see you guys here on the Knicks Return to the Knicks podcast. Remember, may the Knicks be with you. May the sports with you. May you have a blessed night, and love one another, and spread love, not hate. And we'll see you here, man. I appreciate you guys again, and we'll talk to you next time.